Crap, I got the. I don't have it muted.
Oh.
Where's your microphone? Come on, Lisa, get on it. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. This is Rob and
Lisa.
we're a couple of pickers. And welcome to our this whatever this is, Freaky Friday. And
Rob's taking over the show,
welcome people to the chat.
so don't leave.
Let's see, it's Tracy, uniquely me. Welcome. Shanny Sells, Minnesota Sasquatch, Your Bet You, Tommy Bernard, no doubt. In it to flip it, and that's about it.
Your best you. Oh, you already said that's Candace.
I did say your best you.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right, I'm being good. Granny Margaret's here too. Okay, all right, go ahead.
I did not see.
Keep going.
I don't have the chat open.
Keep going. Keep going.
See what everybody has to say.
They're waiting to see what you're going to say, dear.
Why? What am I going to say? Oh, hey, we got some great news. We got some new equipment today. I went to Comcast and got a new modem. Can you believe that? My gosh. I'm bringing silence over the room.
Everybody's just stunned, Rob. There's just a hush that went through the world when you said that.
And a while ago, when we tried to load up the streams, it was like going round and round and round. I don't know what was going on. So, must have been a little glitch. Oh, there it is. People are saying com crap.
Mm-hmm.
Big girls do cry. Is that? Did I say that right? Welcome.
That's Lainey.
Lainey.
And it to flip it.
Dwayne, Mothership Products.
Mm-hmm.
Grammy Margaret. No, not Margaret. Is it? Margaret. Margaret? Yeah, man, Granny Margaret. Come on, Lisa.
You're doing such a great job.
I've told them what I've done today. I've done shipping.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of the cooking and stuff around here today, and took care of the dog, I think. And what else have I done? I stayed off the internet for almost an hour and a half when Lisa was doing her show with Tracy this morning. Can you believe that?
Doing Tracy's show with her, not my show.
Yeah.
Tracy's show.
Tracy's show. What have you done today, Lisa?
You also took a shower.
What else have you done today?
I got up this morning and helped you get those labels printed. Remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Helped you get all your packages out there.
Welcome, Greg.
I was a co-host on Tracy's show. She was very generous to ask me to be on her show this morning, and I did that.
Yeah.
And then from there on, it just went to shit. I cleaned animals. I cleaned plush.
Wait a second.
Not even 10 minutes in, and I said that cuss word.
It'd be 5 minutes.
Sorry. I cleaned plush today. That's what's my day. I was a plushie cleaner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I watched some YouTube.
Let's see if there's some more people coming in. It's the Thrifting Lounge and Real Housewife.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Already welcome, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hey,
number
pervs.
One perv.
Hey, pervs. Hey. Key Lime Kisses.
That's Gina.
Gina. Okay. There's a hush over the room.
Did you read Dwayne's last comment?
No.
He said, I think you need to step up your game, Lisa. Rob is carrying. And his earlier comment said, blood sugar under control, check. Is something about getting the cable done, check. So what's next on your list? You know, you're checking them off.
Guess I need to go back to work on eBay.
You want to tell everybody what you forgot at the store today?
What did I forget?
That was on the list.
Oh, those face masks.
So we couldn't go in the garage today. What a shame.
Well, I'll get them tomorrow.
So there you go.
Let's see. I got 30 more seconds and I'll break my record.
You're in 4 minutes, Rob. You can do it.
See who else is in there. Oh, there's nothing. Is there anybody else in chat yet?
Pat, this is
Pat Dees.
This
Hey,
is,
Pat.
This is Freaky Friday. Rob's takes over the show. Therefore, I am in his spot. He is in my spot.
Hey, Pat Dees. When am I eating my popcorn still? Pat Dees.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to pick out a special ornament for your tree and send it to you one of these days. Soon.
Before Christmas.
Yeah. Well, Lisa. He's going to keep it. He's going to have a tree up, and he's going to have it up all year long.
You know, you need to look the other way when you want to talk to me because
this is ornaments. He's going to put ornaments from different thrift stores.
Gotcha.
So, okay, I'm done. 5 minutes, 46 seconds.
So for all of you who had
that was
bets
pretty
on
good,
it,
though,
there
wasn't
you
it?
go. Yeah, I was hoping for 10.
There wasn't very much dead space. Not really.
I was hoping for 10, but you know, you take what you got.
Why do I have these earplugs in my ear?
Because you probably didn't want to hear me. So anyway, since Rob did not do it correctly, welcome everybody.
It was the internet startup was throwing me off, you know.
Yeah.
Whenever you said something like 2 minutes before it went on, you said, I have to go take a, you know what?
A pee. Okay, y'all, for all y'all that have, it's a number 1, not a number 2. I don't think I could have done that in that many minutes. Because again, I can't use my bathroom that's in here. I have to go all the way across over there because this one's blocked. So anyway, so it is Friday.
Oh, sorry.
Robbie, rookie mistake.
No, that was the phone.
Here, flip us back. Come on, flip us back. We'll be right back.
I heard. Wait.
And all is right with the world.
No more confusion.
No more confusion over who is
All
who.
right, I can just sit over here now and just wait.
What?
What?
Susie said she had 7 minutes. There you go.
Yeah.
Rob's fault. Yeah, everything. Already with. I know. You know, he could have just said she had to go to the bathroom. He didn't have to say, you know, whatever.
Sorry.
But anyway, so you asked me how my day's been great. I told you I've been scrubbing, you know, plush. Donald Duck.
Well, you shouldn't buy them if they have stains.
Look at this one. This one's a good one. This is actually Babe that has the 3 little mice here.
And that was like a pig.
It talks. A lot of these are talking ones
Doesn't
too. So
Does it still talk?
Did you get my batteries to test everything?
Yes.
Woohoo! So I'll be testing a lot of this plush and then
that
getting it on.
talk?
So,
I thought it talked already.
You know, I got, you know, talking Big Bird. Got all Yo quiero Taco Bell. Who thinks we should send this to Joey of Ecom 101 podcast? I think this would be a perfect thing for Joey to put on his desk. And, you know, whenever he is at a query to do with one of his clients, he can just hit the little button and it'll say, Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Welcome, Jennifer Hayes.
So anyway, I think that would be the perfect thing for him. Next time I see him, I'm going to ask him.
Yeah.
If he wants, I'll ship it off.
Yeah.
California, wouldn't you know, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Just write it off. So, but other than clean and plush, that's about all I've done today. I watched some YouTube. Watched a couple new people that I'd never seen before.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that was kind of interesting and scary. And then I've been watching. When you left, you took the modem with you, so I used my phone, and I've been watching Drinking with Andrew.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So.
Welcome, Storage Scavengers.
Hey, James. So, and Myra. Hi, Lisa. And Lisa's. Yeah, he's my eye candy or arm candy, whatever you want to call him. You know. That's just what they're doing. So.
Huh.
There's another. Oh. So yeah. Did you find people on other shows you may never watch? Yes, I did.
What?
I found people on other shows that I may not ever watch. Yes,
Really?
yes, I did.
What? Because they have
Um,
their own channel and you wouldn't go to them or something?
no, I watched some channels today I'd never watched before, and I probably will not watch them again.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
You know, you go through that. You gotta. It's kind of like when you go to the Baskin Robbins and they have those little test spoons. You're meant to try every flavor. You're not supposed to like every flavor,
Yeah.
but you can try every flavor.
Do you get a
So,
new spoon every time, or
mm,
because I don't think they would double dip that?
yeah, they give you a new spoon. I guess if you work there and nobody knew, you could probably get away with doing that. That'd be kind of gross, but no, if you ask for samples, you usually get a new spoon.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, don't you do that? I mean, surely every channel you watch, you don't go back to, do you?
I mean, I sub to a lot of channels.
Yeah, so do I. But, you know, you got to
Doesn't
weed
mean I
them
watch them
down
all.
somehow.
No.
You can't be friends with I mean, you can't, not friends. You can't watch everybody's channel.
Yeah.
There's not enough hours in the day. You have to have favorites that you watch or
Yeah.
ones that you mark. I have so many that I try and watch. And like I said, everybody is you guys just go content crazy, you know, and nothing wrong with that. It's
Content
great.
crazy.
You know, but when you got Lobster pulling 6-hour lives, I mean, come on. By himself in a Duck Dynasty beard. Yes, in a Duck Dynasty beard. So if
and guess what? He still didn't run out of things to talk about.
No, he didn't. Actually, it was 6.5 hours. He reminded me. So, you know, God bless all these people that have all this content. I think so many people have all this pent up, you know, energy and things to say, because in this world, people don't listen to you. You know, you go up to somebody and you say, "Hi, how are you?" How many times most of the time, they don't even really pay attention to you. And if you do turn to answer them, they're already gone on to somebody else because they really didn't mean it anyway. Nobody really stops and has a conversation with people anymore. No, not a meaningful conversation. When you say that to somebody, you're like, when you walk in the store and they say, "Hi, how are you?" You go, "Fine, how are you?" Right? Right?
Do you don't even know them, you know?
Do you mean it? Do you really care how that person is?
I mean, well, if it's my cashier, maybe.
Sometimes just to mess with people, I say, "Well, let me tell you what." And I start talking about bunions and funyuns and
Funyuns.
just to see the damn expression on their face. They cannot get away from you fast enough.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know, I got this corn and callus on my big toe, and you know, I don't know. I think my hemorrhoids are acting up, and my God, they don't really care.
I like Dwayne's perspective. I never say anything meaningful.
Yeah. So, you know, yeah. But that's the thing. People don't care. And when I worked at the church, I called out the pastors on that. He walked by me every morning and he said, "Hi, how are you?" And it was the same way. And the one time I finally did that to him, and I went over and I told him everything about how my day was going. From the time I got there, I told him how I was feeling, everything that was going on. He looked at me and he said, "You know what? I'm never going to ask you that again." And he never did. You know, because I said, "Don't ask me unless you want to know." And
so you're saying some people that say that don't really mean it.
They're just fake. We all do it. I do it. Somebody says that, "Hi, you know, hi, how are you?" "I'm fine, how are you?" And then I'm already, before I can even tell that they're going to say
because if you would really answer them truthfully, like, "Oh, well, I'm having a crappy day."
Yeah, I'm having a dog shit day.
Yeah. And they probably would even, you know, pay attention to you.
They probably would call psychiatric people to come have me evaluated, you know? Oh my God, I asked this lady how she was today, and she sat down for 20 minutes and told me about the corns on her feet and her hemorrhoids and, you know.
And her white husband, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and her, you know, first husband that was a, you know, horrible person. And I mean, nobody cares. Nobody really wants to know how you're doing. You get on here and, you know, we can do what we want. We can say what we want. All of that that's pent up in you can spew forth and either makes entertaining video for people to watch or to participate in, or it'll be somebody's comic relief when they stumble on it, and it just is just ridiculous. I mean, you gotta get it out some way or the other.
Yeah.
So anyway, look at that. See, thank you for saying hi, how are you? It's such a waste of words because most people don't really care. And absolutely, we always say fine, thank you. One day, just one day, change it up. Change it up and tell somebody, you want me to tell you how my day is really going? It sucks. And then watch their face. They are horrified. They don't know what to say. They can't get out of there fast enough. But I do it all the time. Just mess with people. So, and Rob knows that. He's seen me do that before. And I don't know who's more mortified, Rob or the people that I do it to. So, I don't know. It's something to do. Rob gets married tomorrow. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Rob of Aussie VHS Thrifter Rob is getting married tomorrow. So tomorrow will not be a dog shit day. It will be a good day for him. So congratulations, Rob, which I don't know if that means it's actually tomorrow over there now. So I don't know if that means he's getting married today or tomorrow he'll be getting married. So
soon.
That Aussie thing's too hard to figure out. It's too hard to figure out whether it's today or tomorrow or whatever.
Soon.
So congratulations, Rob. Now we just need to get him to 500 subs so I can get a dog shit day cup. So
why is that when he's going to start selling them?
He wants to get to 500 subs before he had them made, but he wants to get to 500.
You better start making those counts.
So, and I hope he has other merch that comes out with it because that just sums up my day 9 times out of 10. I think I would just wear that shit proud. And I loved Cliff's hoodie he had on the other day. It said, I effing love to cuddle. So they didn't say effing. And he was sitting there and Cliff, how Cliff looks, and he's not saying much. And then just to have that on his hoodie, I just laughed out loud and I said, oh my God, Cliff, I love your hoodie. And he thanked me for that. And we actually we took a picture of Cliff on the TV because we were watching him out on the big TV. He got special treatment. And Rob put it on Instagram that we were watching Cliff on the big TV before he went to bed. I have never had an Instagram post that got that many likes. So, Cliff, you are definitely a chick magnet because everybody loved that post. So, I don't know if you're on Instagram, Cliff. I haven't seen any of your posts on there. You need to get on Instagram because you've got a huge fan following out there on Instagram. So, all it took was one picture of him and it was out there.
Really?
A couple of pickers. How are you doing? I don't care how Rob is doing, but just today asking tomorrow, but he looks better. He better be brief. Yeah, I am fine, Pat. Oh, you're actually asking me. Got you. I am fine, Pat. Thank you so much for asking. I hurt my arm somehow. I think it's a little bit of carpal tunnel that I got going on in my left arm. So I am having a little issue with that. But other than that, I am finer than frog hair split twice. And that's one of my dad's sayings. So go figure. I heard somebody on here say finer than frog hair, but my dad always adds split twice.
Really?
So there you go. So the only thing is my dad had to go to the doctor today. And he got a little out of breath and they had to call EMS and everything, but he's fine. He's home. He's fine. He just, he's on constant oxygen and his oxygen levels just went down. So he's okay. I'm not really that worried about him because he knows what he's doing. So, but other than that, I'm great. And the fact that Rob got a modem today, man, that is just super great. So there you go. Don't even look at me. I always answer horse shit. Oh, when somebody asks you how you're doing. His tomorrow. People get mad if you call instead of texting. Oh, that's true. That is very true, Leanne. She could stand him up at the altar, but I doubt it. Come on. I voted him as one of my top 3 nice looking, good looking resellers. So Rob made it into the top 3. Not just because his name was Rob. I think he's got a damn nice beard, to be honest with you. And he's tall. And he can cuss just wonderfully. And not, Rob and I were talking about this. Not where it's vulgar. it's just in his everyday vernacular. That just is normal conversation. And it's just, I don't know. I guess it's the bad girl in me. I just find that attractive. So there you go. Filthy mouth. And there you go. Cliff is on Instagram. Well, that's great. Very, very great. I'm very glad that he's on Instagram. He needs to post more, at least more. Maybe he needs to post more. Maybe he can post his cat too. I bet you that'd get him a lot of likes. Everybody loves a good cat. So, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Robbie, so what's been going on with you? I know you said what you did today, but so now what are your goals? What are you going to be working on next?
What am I going to be working on next? I don't know.
He's not any good at it, Dwayne. I've tried. He's not.
What?
He said, I want you to talk dirty to me.
No.
He's not any good at it. You know, it's about as painful as him trying to be me in the opening, and that just kind of ruins the mood. So
thanks.
That's just not him. So there you go. That's probably a little bit TMI, but I did share that since it is Friday. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. I warned you.
Every damn hustling's here.
Hey, Nate. So, yeah, filthy mouth and clean heart. There you go, Kathy. That's a good one.
Who said that?
Sharking Mom Deals Kathy said that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. That, you know, I didn't laugh, Dwayne, but I was like, oh my God, just never mind. Just never mind. You know, that's kind of the reaction. Just, you know, I give you an A for effort, but never mind. So I better, I haven't got Rob to say, oh God, yet. I know, I'm trying. I'm pushing those buttons.
It's only been 21 minutes. Come on.
I have cursed. I have talked about another man. I have got a little personal. I have not been muted. I have not been threatened with being pulled. Nothing. He must be feeling good tonight. I think he's feeling good tonight because the.
All right, I got the finger on the button.
He's got his finger on the button, everybody.
That's right.
So just beware.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm in control.
That's the secret, ladies. Let them think they're in control and they're happy. So, yes, there's definitely there is definitely time. Definitely time.
Grandma Wrinkles.
Hi, Grandma. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And Glenn, the swamp picker.
There's Glenn. Hi, Glenn. How is your neck of the woods down there treating you? It's been pretty miserable. Rob's in control. He, he. I like that. Hashtag Rob thinks he's in control.
Right.
So, no, it's been pretty warm down here. I think it's been pretty warm pretty much everywhere. I think it's been hotter temperatures than normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At least around our neck of the woods. I don't know. Even Chris was saying, Old School Picker was saying that it was, I think, warmer in Tennessee. He was having some pretty warm temperatures out there. So, hey, good news. I did see that Australia got rain. It was on our local news that they had an article saying that Australia is getting some long needed rain coming in. So that's good news for the fires. Hopefully that helps. It's raining in the areas it needs to be raining for. So on a little bit of a serious note, that was some prayers answered. So thank goodness. It's good to see that happening. Hopefully it'll keep happening. So I need a funcation. What the hell is a funcation? Grandma saying it's colder than holy hoo-hoo here. Wow, that is cold then.
That feels cold.
35 and raining. Oh my God, where do you people live? Probably anywhere but here.
Tomorrow it says
it is supposed to be getting colder.
Tomorrow
There's a cold
it says
front
it's going to be
in.
79 here.
It's only going to be 79. It's not going to hit 80. No working a 9 to 5, that's for sure. Oh, gotcha. Western Kentucky, yeah. Indy freaking Anna, yeah. That's true. Didn't we talk last time you talked to your mom? There was snow, or it was snowing or something. So that she's in Illinois. So, but I think they did say that we're going to have a cool front coming in, which will actually be nice. But that's the reason why we get so sick down here, because it's summer temperatures one day, and then we're almost freezing the next day or 2 days, and then it's back up to springtime and summertime. And so you don't know whether to turn your air on, your heater on. You know, our overhead fans have been going, for days, and we finally had to turn the air back on because it was getting over 80 degrees in the house.
It says Tuesday it's going to be 54.
As a high?
Yeah.
There you go. Tuesday it'll be 54 here. So then we'll go from 80 some degrees to 54 degrees. So, wow.
The man of the 6 hours is here.
6.5 hours. So, thank you, BCP. He told me I'm not doing my job because I don't have any thumbs down. That's okay. There's still time and plenty time to piss somebody off. Gosh. I take that as a challenge. So, there you go. Lobster's here. It was 70 in PA a couple days ago, now in the 30s. Yeah. I think all that bad weather that y'all are having is going to start coming down here. So thanks a lot. So, thank you, Brandon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Brandon's still over on Andrew's channel on Money Mental, but he's doing us a good solid. Yeah. So, yep. There you go. Rob just said, "Oh God." What'd you say, "Oh God" for? What'd I say?
I don't remember what I don't. I'd have to go back.
That's all right.
So, can somebody read the transcript back?
Hey, Nate, aren't you going to have a funcation when you guys are having that meetup? Is it not going to be a funcation there? Kelly's going to be staying at your house. I don't know if you were. I'm sorry, I don't remember if you were taking off from work, but I know Kelly's going to be at your house, and Tommy and Des and their kids are going to be over at Anthony's, and you got a bunch of people coming in, I think. Have y'all guys got a total of people that are coming in that said they're going to be there for the meetup? This is the one in Pittsburgh. I want to say Pittsburgh because that's what Anthony's channel is, and it just screws you up, and you want to say that, but you sound, ignorant. So anyway, I was very happy to find out that from what I understand, there's 8 people in Delaware. I know 2. So I know 25% of everybody in Delaware.
Yeah.
Tommy and Harry. So there you go.
Really?
Yeah, so that was really good. So
40s. 40 some people.
Really?
Well,
really?
That's cool.
For what? Oh, that's coming to the meetup?
It says not yet, but I think 40s so far.
Oh, that'll be good. That's a decent number. Yeah, that's a decent number of half people there. Oh, Jennifer Hayes is in Delaware. Oh, holy hell! I'm almost hitting 50%.
Yeah.
Good Lord. That's great. No, we're probably not going to be able to get over there, only because it's 900 miles, and we've got something else that we're going to try and do later on. And we really don't have the time. We don't have anybody that'll come and do anything for us. Nobody. Logan doesn't want to come. Since I fired him that one last time, he decided I don't think he would want to come and ship our stuff while we were gone. Do you, Rob? Mm-mm. So it's really hard for us to go. I mean, I could come and leave Rob here.
Fun.
Or vice versa. He could go and leave me here.
We could draw straws.
Yeah, we could draw straws to see who goes, But that's the only bad thing about it with the volume that we're doing right now. It's hard for us to get away, because even if we extend our handling times out and everything, it's still a lot to do when you come back. When we were gone, I think we were gone, for 10 days? Mm-hmm. I think we were gone for 10 days, and it was pretty hectic when we got back. Even though we extended our handling time out for those 10 days, we still were having sales. But then again, it wasn't good. We weren't making our daily like we normally do either. So, when you're out spending money and losing money, that's not a good arrangement. So, but we'll see. Who knows? We might hit the lottery. Oh, you gotta play first, right? Rob don't play that lottery. because it ain't a guarantee that we're going to win. So we're still trying to get cookie points over on Jenny's channel. So then maybe we can get one of those scratch tickets and win something. So that's what I'm trying to do. I got 2 cookie points. I just need 2 more to get my, turn at the board.
Really?
Yeah.
You got 2 answers right.
Yeah, but I can't get the music when she does music. That humming, I don't get it. The movies, I very ever get the movies.
Yeah.
The trivia, I can get the trivia because I can type very fast. So usually I'm typing right as it's coming out of her mouth. So I usually can get the trivia. But I don't like to do that because that's kind of cheating. Even though I don't, And then the charades. Now, the charades, but sometimes the words that they do for charades, I try.
Yeah.
I really do try. But, I mean, I'm not criticizing their charades because you see Tommy the night he did it. Tommy actually did charades on there.
Really?
Yeah, he made a pizza.
Really?
Yeah, he did it really good. So, but yeah, I'm still trying for those last 2 cookie points. Speaking of which, there she is.
Yeah.
You are not getting blasted. I am shouting out your cookie points. That's Rob and I's retirement fund. We don't play the lottery, so we're just hoping that I can hit a lottery ticket and get a little money, That's the only chance I have to play the lottery because Rob don't play. So, no, I enjoy it. I wish I could. I don't listen to a lot of music. Rob's better at music than I am. And I'm just not, charades was never my game. And Rob and I never go see movies because he's too cheap to go see one that hasn't already been out, on Netflix. It has to be free, in other words. So unless you do an old movie, then I might be able to get it. So maybe do some older movies. There you go. Of course, I probably am one of the older people watches your show anyway.
Harry Humstone.
Hey, Harry. One of the wonderful Delawareans. I don't know if that's.
We got 3 of them in here, guys.
I'm just making that up. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, if the whole country goes away, like all 3 of these people will be gone.
Yeah.
The whole country.
She hasn't been doing music much anymore.
Floats away.
So nobody likes your humming, Jenny. I think it's fine. I just don't listen to contemporary music hardly at all, so that's why I don't get any of them. So you'd have to do, old classic rock, and I might be able to get it. So. You did one from 1960. Well, that's too old. No, I'm just kidding. Gotta get the sweet spot.
Yeah, I was living then, so I probably would have got it.
Thank you, John, very much. He said, Lisa, great talking on Tracy's show this morning. I tried.
Really?
Tracy's so elegant. When she's on, she's so elegant. I always feel like I'm like, the ugly stepsister.
God. Oh my God!
I snorted. You'll have to excuse me. That means it was really funny. It takes a lot to make me snort.
Ugly stepsister.
That's what I do. I feel like I'm the ugly stepsister. So and
didn't she cross everybody, or what? I don't know, what did the ugly stepsister do?
What do you mean?
There was what story?
Cinderella has the ugly stepsister.
Didn't they like make it? What was their claim to fame?
They tried to put their foot into that little tiny shoe and it never worked because they had such huge feet, which I do not have huge feet. That I will tell you that I do have small feet. My foot could have fit in there, but anyway. But no, I mean, it was great. I enjoyed every minute of it. That's the first time I've actually shared the screen with Tracy. Well, just Tracy and I. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to get up there and basically tell people I have no schedule. I've been doing this for 20 years and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I think that was the title of the show.
So, but
how to schedule.
It was just being honest. I mean, the best thing I can tell you is, like we said up there, we try and do the shipping at night if it's a weekday, so he can get a pickup for the next day. And then morning while coffee, I'm doing reading emails, replying to offers, and sending offers to watchers. Then after that, it's just a free-for-all for whatever happens. I did clean animals today, and Rob was going to get my light box set up, which he has not.
Hey, the day is young.
# Rob's fault. Or I could have
already right behind me.
I could have taken some
See it right there. There. There.
But that's what I'll be doing.
There
next.
it is.
I have probably a tote and a half of plushies that I'll be taking photos of after I get the ones that have the voice boxes in them tested, and test those out, and then I'll be getting those done and put on. So
Marie's here.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun to go back and forth and talk to Tracy, and then also talk to the people in chat, which is kind of what I'm addicted to. Nothing wrong with anybody's videos. Like, everybody does their own thing. That's fine. That's great. But I like the interaction in the chat. And I don't know how I would feel if somebody said, oh, we're going to take that away. We just want you to talk into the little light up there. I think that would make it less fun, because
Really?
that's where, well, I mean, I like to, this saying with our show, it's not really about anything. And we just kind of let it be what's going on with us, and then let it be chat driven. You guys want to go somewhere, ask us a question, talk about something, and, we can talk.
All right, so if nobody knew about our show,
Mm-hmm.
and they seen this title,
Mm-hmm.
Freaky Friday,
Mm-hmm.
what would you think they would think it was about?
That you're a freak. That you're a freak between the sheets, Rob.
Freaky Friday. Oh my God.
There he got it. Oh God, see, you had to listen. You had to listen close. He asked.
$10 here.
He asked. So so yeah, I mean, it's the truth. I mean,
in my eyes.
That's one of the beauties about, who was griping about their hair today? I'll come back to that in just a minute. I heard Zahir say that. He was like, oh, I need to get a haircut. I started to say, oh my God, you sound just like Rob. But then I'm like, he probably would go, Rob who? So I'm like, but that's what first thing he's talking about.
Huh.
So he was complimenting Beck on how nice she looked, which I don't know that you've ever done that for me, but that's okay. I'm not fishing for compliments.
Yeah.
But he was complimenting her on how nice she looked. And then he said he needed to get his hair, get his hair cut. So, okay, back to our other thought. And I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Who knows? It'll come back to me in a minute. So, the fact that, you don't want to be too scheduled, because if you were too scheduled, I mean, that's really kind of one of the perks of doing what we do. You can set your own schedule. And that's what I told Tracy. And I really think that's how I'm going to look at it from now on. I'm going to try and set a goal for myself and say, I'm going to take X amount of photos a day or whatever, this tub of photos or whatever. I'm going to describe this tub or whatever. And I'm going to list by dollars, not by items. I want to list so many hundreds of dollars of listings today. So, if I really get down to it, guess what? This thing is going for $149.99.
I'm done. I did it.
I'll make that goal one way or the other.
Or best offer.
I can make it. I can fudge those numbers and make them look good. Yeah, there you go. Mr. in the street, freak in the sheets. Yep.
What was that? Mr. in the sheets.
Because of what I said. I said you get freaky in the sheets. That's what I said. Okay. Did you not hear me when I said that?
I heard you.
Yes, by the way, I don't know, Rob. Yes, we both are wearing pants tonight.
Oh, well.
I'm not standing up, but I do have pants on. They're Christmas leggings, so you really don't want to see them. They have giant
I had to go get the modem today, so I had to put pants on.
So yes, we both are wearing pants. There you go. You'd have to lose that bet. I'm sorry. That's one of the perks also of working out. You don't have to put your pants on.
What?
You don't have to put Rob does to put sometimes he'll get up, he'll do the packaging, he'll put pants on to put the packages out, and then he comes out and literally steps out of them right there in the living room where they stay until the next time he has to go out. So,
a couple days I didn't put pants on when I took out there.
There you go. Those would be the days that he didn't go to town to get his insulin medication, which is why he Ralphed almost on air the other day.
Thanks.
So, yeah.
Let's not revisit that.
Yeah, let's not. That was pretty, you doing that, and then Andrew, choking on chicken. So, on the same night.
Choking on his chicken?
I didn't say he choked his chicken. I said he choked on chicken. He made chicken fajitas.
Oh, okay.
And he choked on.
With bones?
No, it had no bones. I don't think he was chewing properly, if you want to know the truth. So they are. Pants are so overrated. So
Really?
Yep. And Jenny, that's fine too. She said she's leaning towards weekly goals. That's fine,
Yeah.
because we all have days where some days you're more productive than others, and it allows you to be flexible and say, well, today, because something always unexpected comes up. It always does.
Really?
It always does. Oh my God, we're out of toilet paper, so you gotta go. You weren't expecting to be out of toilet
We're
paper.
out of face masks.
And you gotta run to the store. And then on the way to the store, you happen to see a yard sale. So you stop by the yard sale, and then, I'm already here. I might as well go by the thrift store that's in town. And, 5 hours later, you get back home and you've done nothing.
This thrift store was closed when I went by today.
So, and everybody remember, this is a holiday weekend. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Monday is a postal holiday. So while we still can work, we do not have to post. So just remember that there is no mail going out on Monday.
So we do have a dang thing on Monday then.
So you don't have to get dressed all day Monday, Rob. It can be not a naked day because we have a dog, and that would just be awkward. So it will be a underwear day, or a whatever you call a day. So that'll get us 10 new subs. I don't know what that was. I did see today with Drew Lobster. I watched almost the complete thing today. So I was there. I almost came in at one time because you young men, I think for the most part, all of you guys in there are younger than me. You needed to have an old lady come in there and get you back to drinking. That's what the whole point of the show was drinking.
Lobster wasn't drinking?
No. Well, I think he was at work, so I don't know that he could have drank.
Doesn't he work at a bar?
No, he has a lot of. He was down by the beach.
Oh, okay.
So Derek was drinking.
Really?
Andrew was drinking. Jamie was drinking.
Yeah.
Brandon was not drinking. Last time I was in there, he was not. And there was another guy in there, and I think his name was Steve, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if he was drinking or not. But, the whole point of drinking with Andrew is drinking, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
So, Chrissy says they want you to take care of yourself so you can scoff at my comments, Rob.
Great.
Yes, Jamie is a hoot. And Jamie was really in a mood today. So, let's see. Free for all day. Casual pantless Mondays. Sure. Why not? Oh, great. Bumcrack has just put Lainey's channel on there. Big Girls Really Do Cry. That's one I was talking about yesterday, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Lainey, please go show her some love and support. You're not going to find a finer woman than right there. She has just got a heart of gold. She is beautiful inside and out, and I am so lucky that I found her on this crazy YouTube thing. So please go subscribe to her. Let's see. Steve. Yeah, Steve. I thought that it was name. So, let's see. Oh, and he put lobster. I think most everybody is. Y'all guys know the drill. When Bumcrack drops a link, go check him out. And we, most of us all, I think, are sub to each other. That's, we got to get out. We got to get some new blood in here. We got to get some new people in here. So make sure you're sharing. Share each other's videos, our lives out with other people so we can branch out and, get our tendrils into everybody so they can join and experience all the fun that we have. Because what's life about if it's not fun? It's boring. And who wants to be boring? Rob, are you boring?
Mm-mm.
No, Rob's not boring. One of these days, y'all are going to get to see Rob.
I'm trying to remember
for what Rob
Lobster's
really
name
is.
of his thing.
What do you want to know? The name of Lobster's thing?
His channel.
It's his name, honey.
Okay. We're going to see how many subs he's got now.
He's over 200.
Really?
Yeah, he went over 200 subs. Lobster went over 200 subs during his.
Let's go to the YouTube here and click on it. I'll type it in. He is at 210.
210. Very good. Very good. Well, he went over there with Andrew. He picked up a lot of probably some of the UK people today that didn't know about him, who just call him Lobster. We all do. Just call him Lobster. Even though I did see somebody in the chat calling him Robert last night. I think Ansley was calling him Robert.
I'll call him Robert sometime.
I have too many Roberts in my life, so you're going to have to say Lobster to me, unless you go by Bobby. I don't know if you're a Bobby or you're a Bob or a Rob or a Rob Bob, or that's what Rob's mom used to always, because his dad was Bob, and so she'd go to call one of them, and it would be Rob, Bob, Bob, Rob, Rob, Bob, 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 and you know.
Oh my God.
What?
You forgot to call Dee. She just got here.
Oh. Hey, Dee. Rob, what are you doing to me? He's like, you forgot to call Dee. And I was like, was I supposed to call Dee? You got me there, Rob. Thank you very much. I'm like, oh my God, was I supposed to call Dee?
I thought you called her whenever you were going to go live. You
know, no. So. It's hashtag Rob's fault, Dee. That's all it is.
Right.
It's always Rob's fault. So.
Harry Humstone's channel.
I know. Dwayne said, you know what completely amazes me? BCP has no content and 583 subs. I know. He is going to be probably one of the first people to get monetized and have no, well, he can't get monetized, but, be eligible for monetization with no content. And then we'll all just he's going to have to make something, and we're all going to have to just go over there and stare at it for 4,000 hours. So, but yeah, it's amazing.
It can be done.
It can be done. I mean, Chris proved that. You put a head up there and somebody will look at it. So, it doesn't even have to be a pretty head, just any head. So.
And Lobster's got his, bunny.
What?
He's going to do that with the bunny jar.
Oh, that's what he said. Yeah. I don't think you should to me, I don't think you should do that. I think, no. And because, first of all, he had plenty of things to talk about. He didn't need to have a jar there. You could do this old back, well, I was born, and you can just start, and, people would find that interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's better than having a jar there. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Just think about that, Rob. If you started back and you said, I was born in, and, and you talked about growing up, and you talked about.
Okay, I was born in the early 60s. Probably nothing anybody here knows about.
Not me. Not me.
You got the late 60s.
Mm-hmm. The good years. The good years. You got the crappy years.
Thank you.
You were. What were you? No, I was going to say. Never mind. Never mind.
That's all right.
No, I was going to say you were pre-moon landing, but so was I, because that happened in 69. Damn it.
Hey, look, Dee's admitting she was born in the early 60s.
I know. I think you and Dee are probably you probably a little bit older than Dee, but y'all are close, about the same age.
Yeah.
Probably her and Harry are the same age.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there are some people around here, and when we started doing that before, people start throwing that out about, oh, I'm 51, I'm 52, whatever, blah blah blah. So yeah, there's people out there that are our age.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now tell me, what are you going to do tomorrow? Or what are your goals tomorrow?
What are my goals for tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to think about that.
Hey, here, let's do this. How's everybody's eBay doing today? We got 14 sales today, which sounds much more impressive than it really is. Oh, I take that back. That's never mind. Never mind.
Oh my!
That sounded impressive, didn't it?
That's a waiting shipment.
Yeah, because we had a couple in there. Hold on. 12. Well, that's not bad. We had 12 orders today.
One canceled one, so we would have had 13.
Did it? Who canceled? Oh, yeah.
What?
The Alcoholics Anonymous person decided they were going to go another way. I guess that meant they were going back to the bar and screw the AA program. I don't know. What does that mean, you're going another way? You buy an AA course, and then you decide, nope, I'm not going to do that. So,
well, sometimes those things don't work.
I guess, I don't know.
I don't know because I've never done it before.
And
So.
that's not making fun of anyone who has
right.
any kind of abuse,
That's
alcohol issue, because that is not funny.
I mean, that thing has been around forever.
What?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Mm-hmm. Well, 12-step programs have been around even before that came out. I mean, so.
Fat Girl Sony's here.
Hey, Wendy. Let's see. Oh, great. Dee said she made her goal today, and she had Thai food. Does that mean you're going to have Thai? You're going to cook the leftovers for breakfast in the morning, Dee? She said that one time that she makes a really good Thai breakfast using the leftovers when they have Thai food. And why I remembered that fact, I do not know, but now that's the first thing I'm thinking. Ooh, that sounds really good. Dee's going to be making some great Thai food leftovers for breakfast in the morning. So, Nate's back. He quit. Woohoo!
He quit what?
His job.
Really?
No.
When he quit? When he quit? He says, I'm back. I quit.
There you go. Did you see that? Lainey bought an over-the-shoulder boulder holder off eBay.
Really?
I bought them off eBay before.
I hope it's not somebody that got one that was irregular.
Oh, why? Because one is up and one is... No, it doesn't work like that, Rob. It doesn't work like that.
Wait a second. He's really going at it now.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I hope we weren't a part of that.
Yeah. Yes, Thai for breakfast. Woohoo, Dee. Dee, you should video it. I want to see take a picture of it at least. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see it, and then you can show it on your next show. I want to see what your breakfast looks like with Thai. I want to smell it. I want to smell-o-vision. Thai food smells good to me. I don't particularly care for Thai food, but it smells good to me. So, well, do you see that? Brandon says, I'm here, hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're a hoe, I'll be a rake. How about that? Oh, that's a bad joke. Let's see. Making a video. All right. Oh, he's leaving extra early. Duck is... You know what? I ate duck when I was pregnant with my second son, and I swear to God, it put me on bed rest. Well, actually, I ate Chinese food, and I had duck, and then I had and I think my sodium levels just... Anyway, I ended up on bed rest for 4 months. So,
really?
Yeah, it was bad. Let's see. Yeah, right. Tell us how you really feel about us, Brandon. You little whippersnapper. So, your perv in training is in the house. He's already graduated. I mean, you heard the whole stripper thing with the stripper shoes and the Asian porn. He is so graduated, Greg. It's not, there we go. It's just over the top with him.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. He is on his own. He needs no help anymore. The little bird has flew the nest, the pervert nest, and he's on his own. I just feel sorry for poor Josie. That's all. that little girl looks like she's just pure innocence, upside down. Inside out, upside down.
What's her name? Hippie Flipper Girl?
The hippie. I think it's the hippie flipper or something like that.
Hippie Flipping Girl?
Yeah, it's the hippie flipper. BCP already dropped her link.
Oh, yeah.
She's just pure innocence that he's corrupting. That's all it is. So there you go.
Oh.
Coconut curry with veggies and pineapple. See, I tried to get Z to share his curry recipe with me, but he says he doesn't have, but see, he said one time he made a really good curry. So I'm thinking, okay. So I say, I want your curry recipe. And then he's like, well, I don't really have a recipe. I just put a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and he tastes it. And so that just screwed that up for me. So if anybody's got a good curry recipe, send it to our email. Couple of pickers@gmail.com. I would love to try a good curry. I have not had one that I've really been able to make that I like. So
Brandon says he's
got a big haul.
Oh, he's going to post.
Very nice. Yeah, Greg, I'll never live that one down. 4 sales in 30 minutes.
Wow.
There you go. Sasquatch has come up with a game. Every time I get you to say, oh my God, everybody gets to take a shot. To be totally soused.
I can get these people
Last
drunk.
one standing gets bragging rights.
I can get them all drunk.
Japanese curry is amazing. Do you have a recipe, Brandon? I know you
He'll
were
probably
over there.
He'll probably Google it and send it to you.
Yeah, well, hot curry. No, mild, because I'm not a big hot. Rob likes hot stuff, but I don't.
Hot and sour, I like.
Why would you want to eat anything that's hot and sour?
It's just so great.
That's his thing. He loves hot and sour soup. Why? I can understand the hot part,
certain ones that taste
but not
good.
the sour. Why would you want
the local one here
combination
does
of the
not
two?
taste good at all.
That's because there's no cats in the neighborhood. So what do you think? It's not. I'm sorry. I know that offends some people, so I take that back. There's plenty of cats running around.
Oh my God, Lisa!
Somebody bought a lot of Christmas beads. Yes, Dee, I have got a whole thing back there of Christmas stuff still that we got at the one estate sale, and I haven't got it listed. Thank you for saying that. That just gave me motivation to keep listing that.
Hey, don't forget, you got to send one of those to Pat.
Yeah, where's it at, Rob? Yeah, can you go get it for me, Rob? How long would it take for you to find it? So there you go. So, yeah. Me, I can do medium. I mean, if it's tangy or it makes my tongue tingle, that's okay. I can deal with that. Yeah. But I do not want anything where I'm going to sit there going, like this. I mean, to me, it just deadens your taste buds.
What are you laughing at now?
Another 10 points. You said, oh, God, again.
Oh, okay.
Well, woohoo! Hey, Scott.
I like to shock people,
Who? No, I do, evidently. Okay. Dumpster diving dad.
Triple D.
You tell him thank you, because I got to take a drink.
Thank you. Triple D. What are you doing?
You're not going to tell him why?
Oh yeah, he was over in his channel. I was lurking in his channel. And he was talking about he was promoting us.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate that very much. We really do. It really means the world to us when we hear that.
And if you haven't checked out Dumpster Diving Dad's channel, you might want to. Huh. And look, BCP has put the link there for you. So how easy to do? Just click it.
Yeah, that's what he was thanking you for, Scott, was just to say thank you for saying nice things about us.
Sorry, I was lurking.
Rob's a lurker, so you never know. You never know where he's at. And that's why I think it's so funny. A lot of times people say, oh, it's Lisa. And every once in a while, the other night, it was on Cliff's. I think he said hi to Cliff, and Cliff said hi Lisa or something. He's like, oh. And I'm like, well, you never talk. I said, if you're going to send it, you should say, hi, this is Rob. And so I've tried to be a little cutesy now. A lot of times when I say hi, I'll put hearts or something beside. So if you get a hi and it doesn't have hearts or some kind of emoji behind it, it could be him.
I can never get the emojis back off whenever I get on there.
He's we're going to have an emoji 101 lesson. So my favorite now is the middle finger one. I like that one quite a bit. Mm-mm. I haven't had a chance to use it very much. I think Tommy's the only one that I got to use it on, which was quite fun. I must admit.
Brandon chat, you might be able to use it.
Yeah, I might be able. That's true. Dee said this made her nose run a little. See, that I'm okay with that. I'm okay with I'm good with that. But I don't want anything.
Clear.
Yeah, I don't want that. It's Rob's fault for making everybody choke. Yep. Now Rob is going to send hearts to everyone. There you go. Nate's never got a heart. I'm sorry, Nate. Next time you get hearts all around. You got it. So No Money G said he's missed you 2 days in a row. We've missed a lot of people because of our friggin' internet. So now hopefully if the internet's back up, I will be able to watch and enjoy
we got
it.
Like 45 seconds and we've gone a whole hour.
Oh, really? Have I taken a breath? I think I've taken a couple. Y'all gonna start calling me Lobster. That's okay. I enjoy it. I like people that like to talk.
Could you actually go 6 hours by yourself though?
If I had an interactive chat, yes.
Yeah.
I would need a little bit of feedback from chat to keep me going as I went from subject to subject to subject. But yeah, I think I could. I think I could. I don't want to take that dare though.
Well, so you could, like, this weekend you could wrap up our hours.
Why don't you do it? I want you to do it. No, I'm just grateful. I know you guys, you might think these Fridays are kind of goofy, but it's just Rob coming out of his comfort zone.
It's there. All right, here. Right there. Freaky.
And I'm very proud of him for anything that you come out of your comfort zone to do what you do, because that's hard for you.
I'm comfortable talking to anybody in here.
Then go right ahead.
Thank you for coming to our show.
Why is it ending? I never said we're not ending. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, you know what? Ending. Hey, we got an option to, go on for another hour. Or
why do we have to? Why do you see? This is what he does. He wants, if he wants to start right at a certain time, it has to be on the hour, and he wants to end on the hour or the half hour. Why? Why does it matter? Why can't we just be organic and start when we start and end when we end?
We could bring this baby to over the top of 40 and just say, we're quitting, we're leaving.
No, that's Rob. Oh my God. Yeah, I might make my carpal tunnel worse. Yeah, that's true.
All right, who's saying what?
That's now? Dwayne.
I missed it.
He said, whoa, walk back in the room and hear, could you go 6 hours by yourself? There you go. Anybody that makes Rob choke, Dwayne wins that one. You are either really good at it or really bad at it. Just can't get over that finish line, Dwayne, That would be torture, I think. That's funny. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. So.
Lisa, come on.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, Ecom is live later tonight. You are so right, Tommy Bernard. Thank you for reminding me, because I try to give those guys a shout out every time we can, and they are on tonight. And let me get the time. I know they're doing late nights tonight and tomorrow night. I think for a lot of our Aussie friends, I think they're going to have on, well, why did that? Oh, because I didn't spell it right. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't.
Careful where you go.
Trust me, I didn't go anywhere that would hurt. Let's see. Where are they at? They're on tonight at 1:30 a.m.
Tonight?
Yeah, 1:30 a.m. Eastern time.
But
remember, they're on the West Coast. That's why.
They're mountain time.
Yeah, it's going to be resellers online drinking coffee. Ain't going to be drinking coffee at 1:30 in the morning, Joey and Robin. I'm sorry. Because I would like to get to sleep.
Maybe overseas.
1:30. What does that take back 3 hours? What time does that make it? 1:30, 12:30, 11:30, 10:30 their time. So it's tomorrow. Now, not 1:30, which is actually tomorrow, but you know what I mean. They're going to be going on 1 a.m. on the 19th, and they're going to have the 2 Aussie resellers on there. So they're going to have Brad and Jazz on there. So they're going to be actually going on at 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Well, actually, it's not tonight. It's tomorrow morning, but y'all know what I mean. And then again, the following day at 1 a.m. So if you're not subscribed to Ecom 101 with Joey and podcast, Ecom 101 podcast with Joey and Robin, I strongly urge you to go give them a try. They are a wonderful group of 2 individuals who are not married. They are Tommy and Tracy married. So they are co-hosts that you might think they're married. I made that assumption and I was incorrect, but they are not. But Joey is a finance background, and Robin, this is going to be terrible, but I know she works with, I believe she works with eBay.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, that's terrible if I'm incorrect. I know she's always got eBay swag.
No, I don't think she works for them.
I don't know, but they do a wonderful show, and I apologize that I don't know that. Um, oh, you're going to be on. You're going to be Tracy. He says Tracy and I are on Brad and Jazz show tomorrow. Evidently, huh? Well, that's cool. But if it's not in your time, catch it on a replay because it's definitely worth it. The other night they had Sherry Smith on, who has a story of how she started selling on eBay, and she came from she was like a headhunter for a large Fortune 500 company, and then she didn't have a job anymore, and she had, I think it was months, 6 weeks to either make enough money where she didn't have to go back to work, or she was going to have to find another job. And she started listing things that she had, and then she started consigning people. And, and then of course her husband got sick, and it's a real long story. But today she's doing $2 million in sales. She hit her $2 million mark, and we were in there with about 30 people. And when you get an opportunity to be in a chat with her and 30 people, I mean, she's answering your questions. You can talk directly to her, and you don't get that opportunity on many channels to be able to talk to somebody that has that much knowledge and be able to reach right out to her. It's Ecom 101 podcast. So, it's just a really great show. They're just starting to get up to speed with getting a lot more followers, and I'm sure they're just going to grow and grow and grow and grow because there's a lot of information, and they have serious. I think they try and do 3 broadcasts a week. They have one that's really serious, and then they kind of do some more relaxed live shows. So you can pick and choose, but they're great. They're great, really personable, nice people. I feel like we're in their tribe. There you go. That word gets used a lot in the tribe. So.
That Yarny Zebra's in.
Hi, Yarny Zebra. I still have not got over there to watch you, and I apologize, but
really?
She's on my watch list. We've been having some issues with our internet, in case you aren't aware. I think we might have solved them. I'm hoping we did. And now I'm going to be able to get back to a good schedule of watching YouTube videos. Really? So, yeah, now that I got things to do.
Yeah, with all that bandwidth, you'll be able to watch YouTube on one side and do working on the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I do. I have 2 screens. One is solely for YouTube. And I usually have 5 tabs open.
Really? 5 tabs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How can you follow 5 tabs?
I don't watch 5, but I have them queued up to how I want to watch them. So I can, as one ends, then I move that tab to the back where it's open, and then it brings them forward. And I have a whole system.
Really? You do that?
Mm-hmm. I have a whole system.
That's great.
I'd probably have it, charted out somewhere. Instead of listing, I spent time devising a system for my YouTube channels to get the most watch hours on YouTube, because that's what's important to me right now. But no, Rob and I since we've really got into doing the lives in October, we have let it probably take more time than we should. So we've got to figure out that balance of YouTube life as well as getting back to doing the day-to-day work that needs to be done. Yeah. And the only reason why we've been able to get away from it is because we have the store that we have, and it's as large as it is, and it pretty much goes on autopilot without us. Because we have bread and butter stuff, the sales are going to keep coming in every day. We don't have the big sales because we're not listing any new stuff, and we're not really pushing the higher value stuff we've got in there. But our daily bread and butter stuff sells every day, whether we're working it or not. So that's really the only way we've been able to get away from it, not doing a lot of listing. So, right, Rob?
Welcome, Anthony, Bluegrass Picker.
So, look, see? Susie says she's got 13 tabs open now.
Yeah.
So,
but only one YouTube.
yeah. So, but YouTube is fun. Anthony, you are so right. It is so much fun, and I enjoy it so much. I enjoy getting to meet new people. I enjoy getting to be myself, and the only thing I hold back is out of respect for Rob. I probably would be 10 times worse than I am if it wasn't for him, but I do have respect enough for him because I have no respect for myself sometimes. I just say whatever pops into my head, but I do have respect enough for him that I try and be good to not make him, have a stroke on camera, even though we might get some pretty good views from that.
Lisa?
I'm sorry. I'll be good. So, anyway. Yep, Anthony, if you haven't heard Anthony over there on Bluegrass Picker channel, he not only is a picker, as in he picks and resells, he also literally is a picker. He picks and plays mandolin. So you can have music with your show.
Right.
And you see what Dwayne says, and she is all yours, Rob. I don't know that that's necessarily gives him much comfort, Dwayne.
I'm responsible for this?
Yes, he is responsible for this hot mess, and that's basically what it is. It's a hot mess. But as I've said before, I believe it or not, I am a chronic depressive person. I deal with it every day, and I deal with it by coming on here and being myself, and believe it or not, it works. So just because somebody is depressed doesn't mean that they walk around with their head down and sad all day. So, but there is no mask here. I have no mask on. This is actually how since I've been doing YouTube, my issues that I've had have been so few and far between. And I do credit that with being able to come on here and feel like we're making a connection. And so not to get all touchy-feely and everything, but it really has made a difference. And I do give a credit to all of my wonderful people that come in here and talk to us and interact with us. It really makes a difference. That's all right, Joey. I just plugged your channel, and let's see.
I know it's Joey.
Because it's always Joey. And found something for you out there in my pile of stuff. See down here? It's official Taco Bell. I got to test it, but if it works, guess what you're getting, Joey? So anytime you want to, you can press its little paw or something. It'll say, Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Lisa.
So, what?
Oh.
I think it's cute. There. I have balls.
Right.
I have big balls.
You got a lot of them.
Yep, I have big balls.
Blue
big,
fuzzy ones.
Bouncing blue and pink balls. So, yes, D is absolutely right. D sometimes, if you guys watch Flippin' Particles, which I never miss her show if I can help it. She comes on every day, Monday through Friday at noon. Sometimes she says she runs out of words. Me, that's just what I said. I have an abundance of words, and I think it's just a good way of being able to let those words go in a positive way. Rob is probably very grateful to all of you, because just think of all these words that he's had to listen to for an hour and 13 minutes that would have been all directed towards him. So he is forever grateful. Thank you.
Rev Resell is here.
Hi, Rev Resell. So nice to see people coming back and forth, and it's nice to see you back here. Oh, do you know, Dwayne, that's so funny that you put that there. Okay, you guys remember those giant stereos that all of our parents had when we were growing up? The consoles that had the stereo, the record player. For me, it was 8-track. Some people, it was cassettes, but I'm older, so we had 8-track in there. I used to put my AC/DC on there and play that. Why my mother put out with me, I have no idea. But both my sisters were gone by that time. I would put that stupid Big Balls song on there and just turn that thing up. And, it's a little wooden, it's not little, but, wood console. And you could just see the speakers going boom, 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 like this.
Right.
And my mother was a diehard country and Western fan. That's all they listened to in the house. So how she ever put up with me, I have no idea. Between that and then the Quiet Riot I used to play down in the back, or the Def Leppard, or the Motley Crue, I don't know. I used to burn incense. I'm sure she thought I was worshiping Satan in there or something, But she never said anything. She was great about that. She let me be me. The only thing she would say is close your door. But trust me, our doors were so thin, there is nothing that kept that sound out from going all the way through the house. But thank God we lived on an acre of property with woods all around on 3 sides, so I'm sure none of the neighbors heard it. I know. Well, I don't know, because we didn't have AC when I was growing up, so probably had the windows open.
Yeah.
So, anyway, just a little story out there. Because it's illegal to eat your children. Yeah. Thank you. It's 10:30. That's what we said, Pacific time, which is 1:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
And Joey, we'll try and be there, but we are not going to be drinking coffee at 1:30 in the morning. Because I would like to I guess if we had decaf, but for us, at least for me, it's just not coffee without the caffeine. Rob says it tastes the same. Here we go. If it tastes the same, put a 1 in chat. If you can tell the difference if it's decaf, put a 2 in chat.
No
I'm just
difference.
curious because I can tell.
No.
I can tell.
Mm-mm.
I can tell. It tastes different. Decaf coffee to
Tracy
me.
said you'll have a little wine.
There you go, Tracy. See, there you go. One person. There, 2 people. Both 2. See, they all agree with me. You're wrong. Rob's wrong. I can tell in a heartbeat. It just doesn't taste right. It tastes like it's missing something. Yeah, it's missing the freaking caffeine. That's what I drink it for. Tracy, I don't know if you noticed, but did you see I was sipping out of a cup? I didn't want to have this big old monster thing, up to my face. So I had Rob bring me one of my Starbucks cups, and they're the special Valentine's edition. They have a heart on the bottom. They're real nice. But I didn't realize that cup was that big that it looked like something that a cat or dog could lap milk out of, for God's sake. So when I put it up to drink out of it, covered my whole face anyway. But I was going to try to have a saucer. I was going to be dainty this morning and sip my coffee. Then I thought, oh, what the hell? What the hell? Why try and put on airs, right? Wouldn't work. So, yeah, why bother? Yeah, that's true. Look, she did notice. Yeah, I mean,
what?
She said I look like Louise. What's decaf? Yeah, I mean, I just don't. This kind of thing right here is just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with my cup, but I was trying to be. I wanted to be sophisticated since it was a morning audience. Not that you guys aren't sophisticated. I'm not sophisticated.
Man, watch that foot.
So but. I was going to put the pinky up the whole thing, so.
Pinky up the whole thing?
You know that whole thing when you sip coffee or out of you put your pinky up?
Okay.
Rob didn't know that. So, did you not drink coffee when you were growing up?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like the later years. It was never as a teen or young adult.
What did you drink when you were a teen? Probably milk. Probably guzzled milk. You're probably a milk guzzler.
You think?
Yeah, I don't drink. I
don't drink milk anymore.
I don't drink milk. I don't like milk. Oh, Louise uses mugs bigger than her whole head. Hey, Mel. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mel's the poor one that had to endure watching you barf or hearing you barf, and then over on watching Andrew almost choke on his meal last night.
I'm completely sorry that you had to endure that. Good thing I didn't have, the body cam on.
Oh, that would have been great, wouldn't it? No, it would not have. And no, he did not make it. I didn't think he did. I thought I heard splatter. But he made it close enough that it was all right. So thank God he had no food in his system, so it was just liquid. Orange liquid. No, it was green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Green liquid, but
I think that's enough details.
Yeah. See, Mel hates, I think at a certain point on that we're supposed to use. Do you see any other animal going back and drinking milk? Like cows, baby cows. When they grow up, do you see giant cows trying to nurse?
Only often, you know what?
Do you see bulls trying to nurse?
I don't really.
That's not what that's called.
I really don't
That's
start.
not called nursing.
I do
But
not.
you know what I'm saying?
I do not stand around licking bulls.
Once animals become adults, they don't go back and drink milk. We're
Oh,
one of
okay.
the only animals that goes back and drinks milk.
Okay.
Just saying. Think about that.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's fine, Mel. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry. I gave him such a hard time about it. I said, oh, my God, they heard you throwing up all the way in Australia, for God's sakes, Rob.
Gosh.
Yes, that's right. Sasquatch says, at least all your fans know you're human, and now you can sell more 8x10s. We're going to get those printed up for you, folks.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as he gets his hair cut, because, you know, he's so vain about his hair. And he found, you know, he loves his black T-shirts. He bought, like, I don't know how many, like 4 packs of them or some ungodly amount like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was so happy last night. He found all his black T-shirts again. So if it looks like he's wearing the same shirt, I'll put out a disclaimer. He's not. He has, like, packages of them. You know, like that, you open the closet and you see the same outfit. That's kind of what he has now. He has the same jeans and he has the same shirt. So the only thing that changes is the underwear, and you don't get to see that anyway. So at least let's hope not.
Skinny jeans.
Yeah, you know what Tracy said? Skinny jeans and men, you know, just don't work out. So, in fact, you talk for a minute. I have to find something.
Oh my gosh.
Talk. I got to find something. It's going to be funny.
All right, let's see what's going on in the chat here. We're the only being that drinks milk of other animals.
That's true.
Really? Great. Cats drink milk too. Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Our dog will drink a little cream in her coffee. So there you go.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna. So see, Rob, you didn't even have to stay on for that long. Okay.
What? I
Don't you love
entertained.
this one? No, I just want to show this real quick.
So do pigs.
Really? I didn't know that.
What is it?
There. That's the meme about men over 30 wearing skinny jeans, Rob. If you resemble that, you should not be wearing skinny jeans.
I don't know what look like that.
And see, that's what it says up at the top. When men over 30 with a beer belly wear skinny jeans to look younger.
I don't have a beer belly.
You have a belly, though, darling. A little bit of one.
Whatever you say.
I told you, I don't care about that. That does not bother me. I actually like a man that has a little bit of cushion, because it's nice when you're like laying on the couch, or you put my head on your stomach. It makes a great pillow.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So.
Too bad we don't have a couch.
Mm-hmm. So. But yeah, Tracy, when you said that no for men, that's the first meme that popped in my head was that one. So, but I have not shared that with him before, even though I've seen it many times. But I just thought that would be nice to share it with you in front of everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But now, since he's discovered jeans with stretch in them, he doesn't ever want to go back. And I think that if any of the men out there that may have a tendency to have a little bit of a belly, try stretch pants. It's something that's got a little spandex in it. They won't ever go back, because he's like, nope. Don't you like those better, that have a little bit of give to them?
Sure.
Yeah. Because, that way he can go to the buffet and he doesn't have to unbutton his pants. They just stretch with him.
We never eat a buffet.
No, we don't. I don't do buffets. Believe it or not, I do not do buffets. They're just too germy. Kids put their fingers in the stuff, and people sneeze in it, or they don't get a clean plate and they scoop it and then they put it on their plate. It clinks. You can hear it hit their plate, which means their dirty germs that were on their plate are now on that spoon.
Okay, Lisa, we got the point.
So, I'm just saying, Rob. Dad bods. Yeah, that's true. Our leggings pants. I'm calling them that, because I've really got stuck on wearing them, and I'm sure Honestly, I used to love Glamour magazine when I was growing up. 16, that was my subscription, was Glamour magazine. And they always had the fashion do's and don'ts. My fear now would be I would be definitely in one of the don'ts. Hey, that's my ass, But
Harry Humpson's asking about yoga pants.
you know what? Yoga pants, I think, are appropriate for home, unless you have the body to wear them. I would not per se wear yoga pants out of the house, but I do have yoga pants. I got my mom to buy yoga pants, and let me tell you what, to be 82 years old, she rocks those yoga pants, because she has got a behind that's made for yoga pants. So, if you saw her from behind, you would be admiring her. From the front, you'd see she was 82 years. Well, she doesn't look her age. That's not true. But you would be surprised. She does not look, she probably looks half her age from the backside on them yoga pants. That was one of the best things I ever got her to buy.
Great.
Yeah, she likes them too.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. Thank you, Danny Mae. Danny's in here. Danny Mae.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our chicken lady, our resident chicken lady. So, yeah, I still have not got out there to give that, let me see. I don't know. I don't think I can get to it.
What's that?
Let me see. Talk, Rob. Talk amongst everybody.
All right, let's see what's going on.
Let's go
Just
check
me,
chat.
Kathy. Welcome.
Okay, I got it. You're good, because you're not gonna have to talk long.
Dwayne's got the best thing about yoga pants is that they show everything. Worst thing about yoga pants is they show everything.
This is what I got, Danny, for my Danny Mae, for my aunt. It's a little xylophone. It's just wood on the back. That's all. And I'm gonna have them put it up in her little coop, and see if the chickens will play. So if they do, I'll make a video of it. I'll make a video of putting it up in there anyway, when I ever get out there. But I really hope they play, because I think that would be cool. Of course, then, what happens if they decide they want to have a chicken orchestra?
They won't be able to, because there's only one.
I guess that's true. They'd have to fight over it. That's true. I don't know.
There'll be a fight. You know what kind of fight?
No, she has no roosters.
Oh, okay.
She had a rooster, and he was too mean, so she got rid of him.
Okay, then there won't be one of those fights.
That's what I like. He was being bossy, so out he went. So he went back across the fence.
Who really wants to see a chicken fight? Guys, come on.
Oh, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Oh, that's true. Their beaks. Oh, I never thought about that.
What? You might get stuck?
Their peckers might get stuck in there.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, you're gonna
I don't know, Danny. That's true. I don't know.
Can you move those closer?
No, I don't think so. That's true.
Let me see it.
No, if you don't want, they can't touch each other, or it wouldn't work. They have to have space in between them. So, saw a lady once wearing leggings. She turned around. Her bush garden was overgrown so bad it protruded out of her leggings. Oh my God.
Who said that?
That would be
Your Best You.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's Candace. Thank you for sharing that, Candace.
Yes.
A corchestra. Oh, you got the koala drawing. I didn't realize that. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, you commissioned a painting from that was beautiful. That's one I would have loved to have bid on. There was quite a few things, if I wasn't so poor, or Rob wasn't so cheap, that I would have loved to have bid on. But we couldn't do it at that time. But yeah, that was definitely one of them. That was so nice. It was beautiful. I love the colors. I just thought the colors were beautiful. So, but what's also bad too is when you go to Disney World and there's the guys there that are from Greece. And again, if you're from Greece, no hate. I love everyone. I don't judge. I don't hate. But them guys, they have no break in their hairline from where it stops on their chest and it starts on their back. It's just like a full hair suit. And they're there in their little tank tops and they're wearing the little like running shorts and the hair. I mean, I don't think their body, it doesn't stop anywhere on their body. They're just hairy from, top to bottom. It just amazes me.
Huh.
So anyway, that's my 2 cents about Disney World. That's,
Great.
Mm-hmm. That's funny, though. That's not a bushgrass, a German Black Forest, yeah. Well, that's the same thing when we talk about when we go to the beach, in Florida here on the beach, because we get so many people from overseas and everything. So you see everything when you're young at the beach. There's no hidden anything. It was so disgusting to see the guys wearing their Speedos and stuff like that. So who was it? Oh, yeah. I was laughing because I was on Destiny's show that she does on Saturday. And she was talking to Tommy, or maybe it might have been another show that I was just watching, maybe. But she was teasing Tommy about putting on his Speedo again. So
really,
there you go. You never know what people do behind closed doors. Have you got a Speedo?
No.
Would you like a Speedo?
No, thank you. I gotta
bet you I could find you one on eBay.
Hurry up for Margot's gripes at me here.
Why? What are you doing?
I thought I took away a wrench, but let me see.
Did you take away somebody's wrench? You better not.
I was playing with my phone and it happened.
Uh-oh.
Dee, show up there for a second and see.
Where's she at? Hey, Dwayne. Oh, Derek, I'm sorry.
Way to go, Lisa.
My God, it's the balls. They're draining my head. A man along the road from me used to trim his big bush in the garden into the shape of a cock. That's bumcrack. Only you, bumcrack. I told you about what happened with one of the guys we saw. No, she doesn't, Rob.
Okay, I'll fix that back.
So we went and there was a guy that was bent over, and I thought from far away that it was a woman in a bikini bottom. And when we got up close, they stood up and I just saw the back and I thought, oh my God, that woman's topless out there in her little tiny bikini. And we got up there and knew it was not a topless woman. It was a very old man that was in a very bright spandex swimsuit, if you could even call it a swimsuit, doing his gardening. But the way he was bending over, if you ever watched that movie, what's that, Legally Blonde, and where they teach her how to drop the pen and then you snap and you bend over and then you snap. That's kind of what he was doing. He was like purposely bending over to pick stuff up. It was just disgusting. And of course I'm sitting there going, oh my God, that's so disgusting. So he got, yes, he did. He's giving it back, Dee.
I did I?
I don't know. She just noticed. So bend and snap. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was awful. So it was awful. So that's what he was doing. It was pretty terrible. And of course, Rob and I, at the time, we weren't recording anything, or I would have darn sure taken a picture of that. So. Oh God, Dee, we've done that before. She took a package to the post office and left the label sitting on her desk. We've done that kind of stuff all the time. That's okay. All righty, Robbie. Tell me what we're going to do this weekend. I'm going to write it down. What are we going to do this weekend?
If I can get a mask, we might get out to the garage.
The garage. You guys, you've got to see. We got some more garage videos coming, and you're going to love them. Because if you ever feel bad about how your place looks, just look at ours. We'll make you feel better. That's the reason why we're doing it. We're we're doing it so all of you can feel better about your death piles. You can always say, well, at least it's not as bad as Lisa and Rob's. What else we got to do? Are we still going to stay on our dry January?
Yeah.
No sourcing.
No.
Andrew, we're keeping up with you, buddy. No sourcing for January.
What's that? What's those 3 words that you like to hear?
What?
List.
Hope somebody's planning on having a good working hangout this weekend. Give us something to do. No, I'm not going to stand up and show bend and snap day night. One, because my shirt would fall open and it would be, that wouldn't be too bad. Second thing,
your carpal tunnel might come back.
I'm wearing Christmas leggings that have ornaments and packages on them, and nobody should have to see that except Rob. So there you go. That's one of my favorite scenes, though, from that, because we've all done that. You've done that.
I know what I was doing a while ago when I was trying to go back and read the chat because I missed Tracy's comment. Did you see that comment she had?
I don't think so.
Something about something guys from Athens, Greece was hot or something.
Oh. Well, they are if they're not so hairy. That's just the thing. I mean, I don't go in for all.
I was trying to go back through that chat, and then I took Dee's wrench away.
Some body hair. I don't mind body hair. I don't even mind what would be considered probably excessive body hair. But when you've got to have a comb to find a nipple, no, I draw the line there, where you can't even tell that they have anything, that they're not just, anatomically incorrect. There's nothing there, just mounds of hair. I draw a line at that. Anytime I got to take a comb and part it to see what sex they are or whether they have nipples, no thank you. Just my preference.
Great.
Let's see. What did Tommy say? Going to be lots of working hangouts this weekend. That would be good. Tracy's going to have a 48-hour one. I doubt it. Probably Rob wants to. Oh, I doubt it. You know what? This is probably TMI. But when you're old and it's just the two of you, the dog don't care. What we do, we flash each other. So you know what? It ain't nothing new to him. Trust me. So he wouldn't care.
Lisa.
Oh, there. See, that should count as oh God. Everybody take a shot. That one should count.
What,
so.
Lisa?
Yeah. Trust me, he doesn't.
Dwayne had an Italian girlfriend that had hairy black hairy back. The hairy black. What? A hairy back.
No, I had really. Wow. Wants to see look. There ain't nothing padded in there. Trust me. That would pass postal inspection.
Great.
Nothing padded.
Lisa, quit touching yourself.
Listen to him.
On camera.
Okay, I'll turn the camera off and do it. How about that? God. Thank God that's over.
Speaking of Andrew, he's here, guys.
Hey, Andrew. I'm so glad you're here. You look so miserable.
You were going to leave, now you're going to stay. Just because of you.
And he came out in his undies, and what movie was it where they're Adam Sandler putting flaming dog shit on the porch, and he came out in undies and boots to stomp it out? I don't know.
I don't remember. I haven't seen too many Adam Sandler movies.
Oh, there's only a 15-pound limit. Then that won't make it, Dwayne. Trust me. I have actually, listen, as a woman, you think about that sometimes about, I need to drop weight. So I put one on a scale one time just to see. And it was disgusting how much weight I'm carrying up here. If I could figure out some way to take them off. I mean, if they could just like screw off, and back on or whatever. They should come in different sizes anyway, depending on what you want to wear. That's what I think. It should be like an accessory. But, if I could take that weight off, That would just be great. But no, it would not. 15-pound limit would not work. I'm sorry. Hi, Jamie. I'm sorry. Now Jamie's here. Now I feel bad because I'm being naughty.
Great.
So excuse me, Jamie. I'm being inappropriate. So, Billy Madison. There you go. Oh, good. I'm not the only one that did that. But the sad thing is, Lainey, I was sober when I did it.
What happened?
No, she weighed her boobs too one time, but she was drunk.
No, okay.
So, oh, did you see what Tommy is saying? That was you in the movie, Rob. He just won't tell us you're a shit stomper at heart.
Great. Let's kick it over in the yard.
I know, Danny. Trust me, Danny May. I thought about that for years because I have had back issues, and I'm sure it all has to do with the weight I carry up front. And I've thought about it, but then I'm just like, I really, I got them for some reason, so I'll just keep them. Plus, what if the surgery doesn't go right? And so many people need surgery for different things. That's so frivolous. So I'll live. Resale King is a legend. Really? In his own mind. Jamie, do not perpetuate that. It's bad. He's only 23. If you build him up like that, oh my God.
It's downhill from there.
His head will be so big, he won't be able to get inside, all them storage places that he's got. So, airsoft. Lobster weighed his head on his busted eBay scale. I think my boobs weigh more than his head, just saying. We can always have a challenge one day if you'd like. 5 pounds, yeah. Lainey, I doubt it. There's no way. If you're talking about weighing yours that were only 5 pounds, I doubt it, honey. Because if you are endowed, trust me, they weigh more than that. You got to get the whole thing up on that scale. You got to get that whole thing up there. So, people from other countries think everyone in the U.S. is brilliant. Well, why? I have no idea. If you follow a certain surfers channel, you would say that Resale King is a god. A surfers channel? Huh. I'll have to figure that one out. My puss weighs like 8 pounds. You and your puss, Brandon. You and your puss.
Sounds like that puss needs to go on a diet.
Is that a fat puss? So, Lainey, you weren't supposed to do it at the scales at the post office.
Boy, bum crack pictures right
Bum
on
crack, that's great. That's great. That's a fluffy puss. I will try it. Yeah, Lainey, and this time, take both hands and get the whole thing up there. You want to get that full weight. So, couldn't do both. Had to do one at a time. Here is the egg. I'll have to, Tucker Upper. Really? Resale King, I don't know what that means, but get in. I have now introduced Resale King to the U.S. He's going to be bigger than Jesus. Oh, God. It's that damn baby face he's got. And the fact that you haven't heard all of it, Andrew. You need to hear the rest of it one day. One day he'll have to tell you about, what is it, MWD stickers that he's got around there. I made the mistake of saying something, trying to compliment the little shit. And now I will never live it down. So, but I am proud to say, unless he showed off his snake on your channel, I am the only one that he has pulled his snake out for. Now, Josie brought it out on Lotta Josh. But so far as I know, I'm the only channel that he has pulled it out himself and showed his snake. So I wear that like a badge of honor.
God, Lisa.
So, That's okay. I figure Brandon's a cute guy. He is. He's very well spoken. That's why I complimented him.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what we need, Lainey.
What?
One of those weighing hooks they use for luggage or for weighing babies.
Sounds painful.
No, it's just no. Philly Road Tech, you never know when you're coming in here, darling. It's always a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we're talking about weighing boobs, how much puss weighs, taking out snakes, stomping dog crap on the doorstep, the old bend and snap,
I'm here to talk about eBay.
Yeah, you walked into Freaky Friday. That's true. Run. No more drinking with Andrew. I wanted to get on there and say, this show is drinking with Andrew. How come nobody's drinking? Well, that's what I tune in for, the drinking, for God's sakes. And all of the great Aldi pitches that Andrew
That's right.
throws in there.
You should be getting a sponsorship.
I know. We're trying to get Andrew all these sponsorship. So,
You can scroll that right across the bottom.
That's right. That's true. Jamie is, sometimes he talks a little fast, and he's from Liverpool, so his accent is a little different than everybody else's. And when he gets excited, he talks fast, and it can be confusing. You just have to convince him to talk like a Southerner and slow it down, and then you can understand him. He was on our show one time for, I don't know, over an hour, I think, and I understood probably.
Whose fault was that?
90%.
That was my fault.
Why is that your fault?
Well, that was the day I destroyed my computer.
Oh, that was the day that that was true. That was the day that Rob poured coffee in his computer. So thank you, Rob, for screwing up, because I got to meet Jamie. So that was pretty cool. So, carnage, just carnage. Yes. All right. Good night, Leanne. I know it's getting late. Yes, you were drinking, Derek. That's true. You were drinking. Rob, can you explain eBay's algorithms in detail?
I can do that.
Yes, Andrew. I tried.
Okay, here I go.
Cut me off.
eBay is
watch our numbers drop.
Very sensitive puppy. You need to refresh your items probably at least once a week, because I do on our top 400 items. I refresh them every week.
Hold on. Can I mute you? I cannot mute
There's
you.
somebody that asked an important question.
I think that was a joke.
Oh. Come on. I know about the algorithm. Hey.
You guys don't build his hopes up like that.
I have heard that thing for 3 or 4 years. And I follow it.
The next one.
Dusty.
Andrew says, I'm waiting for Rob to come on Drinking with Andrew. I tried to get him to go on there, but he's like, I don't drink.
I didn't get to go buy Aldi's yet.
He loves the cheap stuff. So, he's got to go get the cheapest around. So really, probably the cheapest would be to go to Trader Joe's, but that's too much to drive. So you're just going to have to go somewhere and I told you, go get your cheap shit that you like to drink, and then you can go hang with Andrew. And you don't have to say much at all. Andrew does a lot of it. He's kind of like me. He does most of the talking. You just sit there and drink with him, keep him company.
Right.
So, And did you see what? Then everybody said the bazooka was a little much. Yeah, probably. Well, especially when you tried to hump it, Jamie. Or you put it out there in front of your pants. Come on.
Grammy Margaret was
listening. Show with that.
Now look at you have upset Grammy Margaret.
How did I do that?
Because she was listening to me.
Oh. Andrew says, get to Aldi's, Rob. Rob loves Aldi's. That's his favorite place to shop.
Grammy Margaret has a bad sales day tomorrow. She's going to blame me. You get to hear the algorithm thing.
He does too drink, Marie. He drinks more than I drink, that's for sure. I don't drink. But that's just me. I haven't drank in so many years. It's more about I haven't drank in so long that probably if I started to drink, it wouldn't take much to get me, shit-faced. And
that's right. She'd probably pass out.
I've only been intoxicated one time in my life. I've only been drunk one time in my life. I've told that story before. I got drunk with a Catholic priest, so there you go. Never try to drink a Catholic priest under the table. Oh my God, can they hold their liquor? So there you go. Look, see? Sasquatch says it was a joke, but he was listening, and he says we have a lot of experience, and maybe you could do a future video, Rob.
That's right.
There you go. Thank you. I'll add that to his list of videos to do. So there we go. Future video. Then he got the tape measure out. Who got the tape measure? Oh, did he? Oh, I don't know about that.
Measured that bazooka?
Oh, Braun got you drunk last night, Mel? Oh, my God. Tracy's opening wine now. Yeah. Yeah, I was a girl. I was totally safe, Andrew. I was totally safe. I had nothing to worry about. So, but I went over to a friend's house that was Catholic, and we sat around. The weirdest thing, because my parents didn't drink, and his family, of course, was Catholic. So everybody was drinking. The priest was drinking. So I was drinking, and oh my God, I got so drunk and so sick. That was just, And then the next morning I had to get up and get inducted to the honor society at the college I was going. And so I went in the same clothes I was in that night. And every time they called out somebody's name, they rang a damn bell that went through my head like a rocket went off. And other than being a little pale, I made it through the ceremony. So
Great.
That's my story.
I've heard that one.
Yeah, see, he's heard that one. That's a true story. Yes, next Friday, Rob's eBay tips. All three of y'all tune in.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Rob is very smart when it comes to this. He is the brains behind everything. There you go. He is the brains. I'm just the mouthpiece.
The eye candy.
The eye candy with the balls. So anyway. Mel says she's going to a hen's party soon, so she guess she'll be drunk again tonight. That's okay. Hey, Mel, I heard they're getting rain. They put on our newscast, our local newscast, that Australia is finally getting some rain, so I hope it's coming down in the areas it needs to be. That was good news to hear. So hopefully you guys will get lots of rain. And, of course, Andrew wants pictures, so there you go.
Really? What's that?
Rob will have to do his algorithm talk on his own new channel. Couple of algorithms. Look at that, BCP. You win for getting Rob to get the biggest laugh tonight. You always tickle him and make it. Well, it sounds kind of gross. You always make him laugh. I make him. I don't know what I do. I just, make him. So, well, I'm sorry it wasn't in your area, but yeah, I am glad that there's lots and lots of rain coming down. That's great. That was good news to see that. Who is coming in? Lisa, flipping crazy. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Thrift Raider, welcome. Of course he does. It's animal print theme, all the cougars. Oh, look. And of course, Andrew says he likes cougars. He's still a young cub waiting to be corrupted.
God.
Andrew, what are we going to do with you? I'm telling you, if I was just not married. And that's the truth. You guys know that I had to do my top 3, and I got cut off before I could do my top 3, which were in no particular order. You guys know Andrew was in my top 3, so he did say that I'm his number 1 fan. So I'm probably not as number 1 as a stalker is, but I would like to be his number 1 non-stalker fan. So. No joking about stalkers, but I would, I'm not that dedicated as a stalker. I just want you to know that. But I do love to watch Andrew when he's on. So I was really upset the other day when you were choking, and it was quite scary. I want to say call 911, but what the hell is that good that's going to do,
They got that over there?
No, no, I'm sure they have something similar to, but they don't have 911 like we do, Robert. And oh my God, he's in England. Where? I have no idea. He's just on YouTube choking on chicken. Ma'am, you said he's choking his chicken? No, he's choking on chicken. So anyway. Yes, we have spanners. Spanners are the same thing as moderators, guys, in case you wonder what he's asking. Yes, we do. And Tracy's one of them, so she will make sure that you're taken care of.
I didn't know she was, did she?
Yeah, you made Tracy. I thought you made Tracy.
Did I?
One. You should, if you haven't.
I don't remember.
You've had 3 stalkers, Derek? Wow. That's not good. Oh, she is not. Can you please make Tracy one?
Sure.
Tommy's another story, but Tracy, you're fine.
My gosh, Lisa.
Or just make Andrew one.
No, thank you.
Well, he would know who it is if they came in. We wouldn't know. Yeah.
Really?
Trust me, he's not gonna block anything. You have to excuse him, Andrew. He's very anal retentive when it comes with wrenches. He wants like a signed, contract, but it's okay. He is definitely not the Oprah of wrenches. You get a wrench and you get a wrench and you get a wrench and you get a wrench. He's very tight-handed with them. Oh, God. Oh, never mind. He says he's blocked her, so he can't see her on there anyway. So.
Now she's saying, is she really being truthful there?
She said
I don't really need one.
She doesn't want to be one because if you are, then that means you have responsibility. And who wants to have I'm kind of like that. I understand. I didn't really understand at first with BCP about the fact that, he's a moderator and people love to make him moderators. And we did that same thing as soon. Oh, BCP's here. Let me give you a wrench, because it is a responsibility. And, I like to go in, you lurk, you have no responsibility. You would not be a good moderator in anybody's room.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't even let people know you're there. You're just like hanging out in the back, And me, I get too involved in chat and everything that's going on. I probably wouldn't pay attention to what, if somebody was saying something they shouldn't. So. Dwayne says he's not cool enough for a stalker, but he is a stalker. That's different. So. There you go. So I wouldn't be able to span it. Okay. Is that true, Tommy? Is that really
what
the name? Because I've seen that name in chats before.
Double Karma?
I don't know if that's true or not. Tommy Bernard had a sex change, have we? Well, there you go. You can lurk and be a mod at the same time. That's true. That's true, Marie. You can. Yeah, that's true. You can. But I never know. Andrew has said before, he said the name, but every time he says the name, he's being silly. And it's somebody that's in the chat. And I'm like, that's not, I know that person. I've seen that person before. So, but I have actually seen that person before. So, well, thank you, Thrift Raider. Thank you very much. If she would tell you. All right. Wow. Well, that's something wow. That's really kind of funky to know that I've seen that person or somebody that with that name in a room before a couple times. Yeah. Maybe they were looking for him. I don't know. I know, BP. I think it's just people just see you and they think, oh my God, you love to do that. So here, I'm going to give you a wrench. And I really felt like an asshole after I thought about that. And I thought, my God, we never asked you. And if you ever have a day when you're just not feeling moderating-ish, that you
can just lurk.
You are welcome to come in here and just lurk all your heart's content. Or drop little snarky comments, and you don't have to do anything. I don't ever want you to feel like you have to.
Chris will take care of everything.
So,
you just showed up.
Chris. Well, that's because he just drug his ass up here. Chris, old school picker. Welcome, Chris, Larry. Who's here tonight, Chris or Larry? So,
What the heck happened now? What'd I miss?
No, I was just Tracy said that his stalker used to super chatter, so she misses misses her a little, misses the idiot. Oh man. Well, I mean, that's good to know. I mean, I would never, well, I mean, if I was in somewhere and I saw somebody like that, I wouldn't stick around either, because I mean, I don't know Andrew other than what I've seen him on YouTube and on the other shows and everything, but I think he's a pretty nice guy, and I would hate to see somebody saying disparaging things about him. So I'm glad all that's taken care of.
Yeah.
So. Natalie, thank you, Tracy, for asking. Thrift Raider, we do try and greet people by names, but we're old, so sometimes we're slipping. So thank you, Tracy, for finding that out. Chris, where you been? No, you don't have to. Thank you, BCP. That's very kind. But just please know that our expectations are nothing. So, we're just grateful that you do what you do, but you don't ever have to do anything in here. That's what Chris is for. Oh, she puts comments in the super chat. Well, what an ass. Now, wow, that's shitty. Hey, Michelle. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Justin says mostly lurking tonight. Hey, you know what? Some days are lurking days. I actually went to one live and I lurked the whole live. Do you know how hard that was?
Live
but
lurking.
I was trying. Maybe I'll do a lurking live. I was trying to get work done. So I knew if I engaged in chat, then people would start to say hi, and then I'd say hi back, and then there'd be emojis, and then I'd have to send other emojis. And then when people left, because I said hi, I'm going to have to say bye now, because if I didn't say bye and I said hi, then they might think I was dissing them. So
you do that blanket hi,
It never works. So, I just didn't want to get caught up in all that. So I just decided to kind of hang towards the back and see what happens.
And when you go and say hi and
Thank you, Andrew, for sharing that. He is an excellent stalker for any hot females that are looking for one. So anybody looking for a stalker, you can contact Andrew, who is Money Mental UK. So. Families. Oh, he's had family tonight, and they don't know his YouTube secret.
Oh my gosh!
So there you go.
Gotta keep secret.
That's true. Well, that's the truth. I don't even know. My mom and dad might be watching tonight. If they are, hey, mom and dad, because they asked my sister to set it up so they could watch the channel. So if they are, I'm sure they're going. And this is what she's doing instead of making money. This is ridiculous. So I'm sure they're very proud of me tonight. So talking about weighing my boobs and everything else, Yep, that's me, Mom. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. Thank you, Dee. I'm not sick anymore. I'm fired up. My wrist is bad. I could not do my my queen, wave. It's okay. Thank God I do most things with my right hand. So there you go. Also, just to let you know, Andrew's inbox on Instagram is open to any nudes that aren't from Tracy. Rob's got a couple. I'll be glad to share with you, Andrew. They're a couple years old, but they're still pretty good if you ask me.
A couple years old.
Good night, Jamie.
Bye-bye.
Airsoft. How about that? Airsoft, right? Thank you, Chris. It was a good show this morning. It was I did enjoy it very much. It was nice. Also, not open to nudes from Rob. Have a couple more ciders, you won't care.
God, Lisa.
Oh my God, Natalie, she's venting. Here we go. Yesterday she did something bad. Didn't feel like listing on the day. all from work. So went to 3 thrift stores and found nothing. That is never a waste of time. You were doing some serious, what do we call it?
Sourcing therapy.
Sourcing. Rob says therapy, but
Sourcing therapy.
So there's nothing wrong with that. And it's better to walk out of the store with nothing than to bring home Yo quiero Taco Bell. And, bring home things
Stuff that end up in your death pile.
That end up in your death pile. Plushies that, that aren't going to, even though I love my plushies. So for people that tell me that I shouldn't sell plushies, kiss my ass.
Is that a moose?
Yeah, it is. Do you hear what I said? You didn't hear what I said, did you?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. I don't care. I'm going to sell plushies, and that's just the way it is because they bring me happiness.
Great.
So as long as they make me happy, I'm going to sell the damn things. So it's always best to not buy stuff, if it's not worth it. That's better than buying stuff that you'll regret. So. Oh my God. Yeah, she said she should have spent that time listing. But you know what? Sometimes you got to get out. You were just right. Because we have talked all about this. Girl, you did right. That's the right thing to do. Because you stay home and you force yourself to list, and then sometimes you feel miserable. Just chalk that up as some quality time that you needed to take, and and then focus down and get it done. You can do it. We all can do it. Just gotta really be mindful and find a good live that you don't really want to interact with.
You want to lurk.
You just want to listen and get busy. Get that stuff done. You know what I put on when I really want to work? You know what I usually put on? If I was not going to put anything on YouTube, if I was going to put something from Netflix on, what would I put on?
Forensic Files.
Forensic Files. I can listen to them talk about murder and all that stuff
over and over again
all day long. And I just put that stuff on and I just get busy. That's how I list. So most of our listings came from listening to Forensic Files, Cold Case Files, FBI Files, yada yada yada, that same kind of stuff. So find you that thing that just speaks to your soul while you're listening and get busy. So
Dwayne says Barry White.
Barry White. Let's get it on. Yeah, I do. I like me some Barry White now. That's right. You never. Hey, Mike, DA crazy card. You never see a haul video with anyone bragging about death pile sprinkles. That's true. A clear head does perform better. That's what men say, at least. Joe Kenda. Yes, Michelle Latham. I love me some Joe Kenda. I'm trying to think, what is he, his silly sayings that he has. I wanted a mug that had that on there, all his, my, that was it. My. So I'm going to tell you what, I found out a lot of women like Forensic Files like that. So I don't know why men are much more nervous about going to sleep at night than they are, because a lot of women like to watch those Forensic File shows. So just saying. Yeah, I've seen, night, Lainey. Thank you for staying up as long as you did. I know it's really late out there.
Good night.
So I just like long tail items. I'm here to sell, not store it. I have not seen the contents of your cow shed. I've got to go back because I really, I'm assuming your cow shed, I'm thinking of it that maybe it's like a barn and it's full of stuff. But I haven't seen it yet. And I need to so I can feel better about my garage. Because I think your cow shed is going to have more stuff in it the way that
really
I've heard him talk about it. I think it's going to have more stuff than our garage. So not that should make you feel any better, but it should make me feel better.
Look, Grammy Margaret, her sister gave her 7 game systems, and she knows nothing about them.
Grammy, if you can...
what you could do is box those up, and I'll send you the address, and Send me the
He'll even
invoice.
pay for the postage.
Send me the invoice for the postage, and I'll take care of it for you.
What you should do is take pictures of them and post them. Somebody will help you.
Yeah, anybody.
You know, anybody will.
And if you got one of those groups or something.
Yeah, just post a picture of it, and anybody in here would help you, and not charge you anything.
That's right.
Rob would kid you about it, but
I was just kidding about.
That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other because nobody else. Yeah, that's what, and that why we joined this little band of people.
I don't know.
Right.
You're at the 2 hour and 10 minute mark. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting a little drunk on strawberry water.
Are you spilling into somebody else's time tonight? Let's see.
I don't even know.
Let me see what we're going on.
You have a garage too, Andrew?
Wow.
I mean, listen, I got 2 storage sheds that we rent each month, plus a storage shed out back, plus a whole back porch, plus a whole back room, plus my 2-car garage. So beat that. I might just have you tied for stuff. Mine's just spread out in multiple counties around. I need to get better. We're going to get better, though. That's what we're trying to get through this. Let's start an auction. What are we auctioning off? Oh, great. Rob is going to start charging for information.
No, I'm not. I would never do that.
We're going to do a Patreon group.
Why would I do that?
He's just kidding. No, Rob is great. You know what? I'm on a lot of the Facebook groups. I answer stuff all the time. I'm always helping people out, identifying stuff for free. I identify stuff, answering questions, postage questions. I answer questions all the time, and so does Rob on all our different Facebook groups. So I believe that if you can, you should help somebody. Now, I mean, if it's going to take hours and hours and hours and hours, we'll
send them over to the guy that charges.
But if I can help somebody with a few minutes of my time, gosh knows, over the years, I'm sure people have helped me, and it's just paying it forward. That's what I believe. So. I can only use 1 shower because I have 2. One of mine is full, Andrew. There. The whole tub is full. It's full of tubs full of clothes. And
I got those clothes
hanging on the outside of the shower that's on the inside of the shower.
Who bought those clothes?
So we're going to play Who's Got More? So there you go. He says, and that's before we come to the stuff at Mother's house. My mom just gave me like 3 or 4 totefuls of stuff.
Well, now we know why you're not sourcing this month.
And it's been riding around in the back of the van for like 2 months. It's still, part of it's still in the back of the van for 2 months because Rob hasn't taken it out because I really have no other place to put it. So, this, like I told you, this is, if you read our description, this is a safe place. It's okay. We can make confessions. That basically we all have a hoarding issue.
Hey, we might be with him.
What?
So it's not source again this year.
Yeah, we probably. I've told Rob, I know for a fact we could go a good 6 months at least, and I'm sure if we hit all the other places that we got stuff crammed in, we probably could go the whole year.
Tell you what, Lisa, we're not going to source until our store hits at least 9,500.
Guess what? He'll get out all my magazines and have me list like 400 or 500, magazines and build it up that way. Don't let him fool you. He's not. Rob is worse than I am. He cannot drive past a yard sale without breaking his neck. I tease him all the time. He needs one of those damn bumper stickers that says "I break for yard sales," because he's constantly. He cannot stand. He has to. And what's bad is his eyesight. He needs new glasses. So he sees a sign. So he starts slowing down, and it's like 55 miles an hour, and he's going 35. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? There's a sign. I said, yeah, it says open house. Can you go on? He can't even see that it doesn't say garage sale. And he's laughing because he knows it's the damn truth. Or he gets close and he's
It's
like,
getting late, Lisa.
he gets late and he gets close. And I'm like, that's just for sale, Rob. That is not a yard sale. It says for sale. But he cannot go past the sign without having to stop and read it because he's so afraid he's going to miss something. FOMO is real, people. FOMO is real.
Hoarders Anonymous.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, you win. Because he says, don't forget that he says, I also have a 3-story house full of stuff. You win. Yeah, Mike says when he sees everyone's death pile, it makes him feel like a minimalist. I would love to feel. I watch these shows, about people that have nothing in their house. They just have, and I'm like, how can you live? How can I mean? I don't know what I would do with all the space. I think it would drive me crazy. I don't know. Anyway, that's okay. Somebody asked him, where does he bathe? In the kitchen sink. Yes, I've said that. Rob and I actually started the show one time. I said, I'm Lisa, this is Rob, and we're a couple of hoarders. And it has been 17 days since we last thrifted, which is not true. It's actually been more than that because it was in December, but it wasn't the last day of December. So we've probably made it at least 25 days, maybe 25 days. That we haven't thrifted.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing good.
We've been in a thrift store before.
Yeah, we have. We've been in thrift stores a couple times, but we just didn't do that. So Marie said they do the same thing. They leave the stuff in the car. Yes. Hoarders Anonymous. Why is he driving? It's not that bad, Dwayne. He can see. It's just, it's just the little signs that are on there that he has problems with. So,
what, like stop?
No, he can see the stop sign and he can see the lights for the most part. Listen, he's never been in an accident with me for all these years. And my first husband was legally blind and he couldn't drive. And I'm so tired of driving everywhere. I just take it. A lot of times I'll do the driving when we go off on yard sales because he likes to be the camera guy anyway. He's out there sticking the camera out the window to get the action shots. Yeah. Oh, Tommy, he made a video about going to get the router, so he's going to get that one up for you. It's just for you. It's for Tommy Bernard eyes only. He was so proud of himself that he was going to go do that today. He wanted to record it to make sure that actually, in case this didn't work, he wanted to let you know he really did go do it. So, see, Marie said she does that. See?
What's that?
About driving and seeing that. No, this is not a 6.5 hour lobster marathon. No. Yes, we are definitely dry January buddies, and I keep telling people that. So
far.
And he has our van, we have a cargo van too. Oh, and Rob's truck, he does have, remember you have stuff in the truck.
No, I don't think
you have a few things in the truck.
Oh, no?
Yeah. Well, he probably hasn't cleaned it out in a while either. So, yeah. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 70 days since I last thrifted. I think I would almost have to go to confession at this point. So, look, Tommy said he's speechless, Rob.
Really?
That you did that. Mm-hmm.
That's hard to believe. that I can leave somebody speechless, This is a guy like me.
Yes, and see, just in time, I hate when you find a nice large item and the vehicle is full. Yes, I bought a 5-drawer storage cabinet, filing cabinet a while back, and it rode around in there for how long, Rob?
I don't know.
A couple months, maybe, until he decided he better take that out. So he took it out, and
it's on the porch.
It's on our porch, and it's been on our porch. It was going to stay out there one night. It's been out there for over a month. So there you go. Rob does things. He just does it on his own time. He has his own timetable. So, Andrew has a question. He keeps asking the ladies for eyes only video for me, and all he gets is pictures of men in mankinis from Tracy. I honestly can't help you with that one, Andrew.
I think you put the vowel in the wrong place, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Grammy says that her girls say she has too much junk. I told them when I'm gone, get a dumpster. It's my junk and makes me happy. That's where we're at, right, Grammy? Neither one. I have 2 boys and he has a son. None of our children are interested in anything we have.
So we better sell it.
Yeah. So that's what we said. I'll be damned if I'm going to let them have a big estate sale and reap the benefit of all that they've mocked for all these years. So before Rob and I go, we're going to sell everything and just have a big old, party and then go live with them and be a burden on them till we die.
But
as minimalists, we will have nothing. So Marie says, when driving, Justin cusses at her a lot during yard sale season. See, it's not just us.
Really?
We do the same thing.
I cuss at you?
I don't know that you cuss at me, but you'll be like, you drove past one, or you always say, wasn't that a sign for one back there? And I'm like, no, Rob, that said for sale. No, Rob, that said open house. No, Rob, I'm always telling you no. Are you am I boring you?
I'm tired.
Man, how are you going to stay up for ecom? You better go get you some coffee. Are you going to stay up? I'm going to try and stay up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dwayne says, Derek says it's been 6 days since he's been thrifting.
Great.
I'm starting an anti-thrifting, pro-listing, death pile movements. Who's in? We are. We've been in one, and so is Lobster was supposed to be in one. He's the one that watched us the first time. No, we let him come on live with us. I think the first time he'd been on a show, or at least on our show, he came on and he said, "Oh, hoarders that sell." And I was so offended. But then afterwards, I thought, my God, that's exactly what we look like. We look like freaking hoarders that sell a few things. So he's the one that said, oh, we should have a death pile challenge because we gave him shit about his garage was packed so high. And so, that's what, and it's not just, we say 2020 death pile challenge because it's going to take us, it could take us theoretically all year to get through everything. And if it gets listed or donated or whatever. So I'm not putting that, it's just going to be for January. No, this is going to be a process and we're going to document the process. And if anybody wants to watch it, you're welcome to. And if not, it'll be there for Rob and I to make fun of. And I am on snake watch the whole time while we're out there because that's a whole story that I'm sure everybody's heard. So, but yeah, I'm right there with you.
Oh, you're afraid of snakes?
Oh, don't even, Rob. Yeah, gender neutral, right? Only Ken is gender neutral.
What?
No. Justin says, because Marie, when she's in Kelso, you run all the damn stop signs and stop when there are none. That's because she's looking for yard sales, Justin. Come on. That happens. Oh, Derek is at 6 days because his wife has banned him. Has she sent your picture around to all the stores and say, do not let this man enter? Oh my God. Yeah, I know. It just happens. Are you doing it in a bikini, Lisa? Am I doing what in a bikini?
I didn't get that one.
I don't do anything in a bikini, Dwayne. That is just an assault to the eyes that just does not need to be seen any longer. My bikini days are long gone. So there we go. Let's see. Summer says, I swear my family doesn't talk to me all day, and a couple of pickers comes on and everyone's in my office. I'm sorry, Summer. Are rumors about American ladies going mad for British accents actually true? Yes, they are true. To me, everybody has an accent. I have an accent. The accent doesn't, I don't know that the accent is what makes British men or men that are not from around here attractive to me. I think it's the fact that you've been other places, you've done other things, you've been to places that I've only heard about. So to me, you're worldly, put it that way. Worldly. I'm just well, I would say a poor young girl, but that's a joke. I'm just an old lady from a small
Hey, wait,
town.
did you say worldly?
Worldly.
That guy drinks beer from Aldi's.
I know he drinks beer from Aldi's. That's okay. But he's still, I mean, he's been in places I've never been to. So to me, that's what I find interesting about men.
I take that back then. Sorry.
Yeah, the fact that you've been places and stuff. It's not so much the accent. And he says he has no questions that aren't related to sex, by the way. That's okay. Oh, yes. I have seen women bigger than me in swimsuits. And my only comment is that just because they make it in your size does not mean you should wear it. That's all I'm going to say about that. And that's for men and women. Just because they make it in a 6X doesn't mean anybody wants to see your 6X ass out there on the beach with so many rolls of fat that you can't even see they had a crotch anyway. You know what I'm saying? You've seen women like that. It's just disgusting. I'm all for body positivity and all this stuff. I think that's great. But I think there's some things that should just not be seen. They're not in good taste. That's just my opinion. And that's from a big woman to all the other big women out there. Have some gosh darn self-respect. Keep your folds and your flab to yourself.
Okay, Lisa.
Okay. Yeah. Chris, you have an act. I find old school pickers accent sexy. There, I've just said it. There you go, Chris.
My gosh.
I find Chris's accent.
That's my brother.
Sexy. There's just something about a man that has a strong Southern accent.
Isn't that illegal?
And God forbid if you drive a big truck, that's it. I'm hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. Because when I was growing up, that was my Prince Charming. He had a skull, a thing of skull in his back pocket, and he had a pickup truck that he threw beer cans in as he was driving. Sad as that is, that's what my Prince Charming was in. I was very sheltered. What can I say?
Sorry, Lisa.
I know. People love the meat apron. No, people do not love the meat apron. I'm just saying. It's just sad. I don't know. Andrew said he's body positive too. If someone has a hot body, he's positive he wants it. There you go.
At least he's honest.
Bring back the moo-moo. There ain't nothing wrong with a moo-moo. Now, let me tell you what. The only one that gets me is sometimes there's ones that have slits down the sides. And y'all know they have the big armhole slits where if you can see from the side, they're not wearing a bra, but it's not going to hurt because all you see is this because their boobs are hanging down on their thighs. Come on, ladies. Have a little self-respect.
Oh, my gosh, Lisa. Come on.
What? I'm just telling listen, I am not saying anything that other people wouldn't say if they had the nerve to say it. And I'm a big woman, so I can get away with saying it. See, now if you said it, you would be anti-women, you'd be anti-aging women, because I said sagging boobs, you'd be anti-big women. But I can say it. So there you go.
Shannon's laughing out loud.
That's the truth. I'm glad. I have to hire Omar the tent maker. Dwayne, you're the only other person I've ever. My dad used to always say that when we were growing up. He'd say, "You know where he gets them pants made, don't you? By Omar the tent maker." My dad used to say that all the time. My dad's a character. Wonder where I get it from. Andrew, I have a unique seduction technique. I'm sending the lady I like pictures of me drinking and making her watch me live on YouTube. Good luck with that. Listen, just as a help, I wouldn't send her any clips of Tonight Show.
You got a pen? Let me write that one down.
Just wouldn't send any of all Tonight Show.
Can you slow down the scroll?
Why?
I was going to write that down.
Which one?
What you just said.
Omar the tent maker?
No, the one underneath it.
Oh, a unique seduction technique. Rob knows, and this is the truth. And, every lady has her own preferences, and this might be TMI. I find nothing sexier than the taste of alcohol and tobacco on a man's breath. I don't know
Huh.
why that is.
I'm sorry. I
Rob knows
gave up
that.
tobacco years ago.
Rob knows that. When he used to smoke cigars and he would drink, that to me is just like something like pheromones or something. I don't know.
Pheromone.
Again, goes back to being raised. You want to call it poor white trash, whatever. Just something about that combination of whiskey
My
and
gosh, Lisa, you want me? But
cigars.
when we get done here, you want me to go down to the convenience store and get a blunt cigar and a 40 ouncer?
You might get lucky. You never can tell. It can't hurt. So. I'm getting plastered right now trying to keep up with Rob's oh gods and Lisa's.
Well,
so glad we could help.
Well, that's what happens when it's 2.5 hours long.
Yes, you are so true. That is so. Saggy boobs happen to young women too. She's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct because nowadays, when I was growing up, you didn't. I mean, from the time it was such a big deal. Girls wanted to hurry up and wear a bra. You wanted to hurry up and wear a bra, because it was a big deal. Then after you wore them for a while, it's like, my God, why did I want to wear a bra? But you had no choice. And then, of course, if you happen to be, large chested or having, you can't exercise unless you got them taped down because you're like hitting yourself in the eye every time you're doing stuff.
How'd it go?
So jumping jacks is just out. There's certain exercises you just refuse to do. And, it's just a joke. And a lot of girls these days, from what I see at Walmart, at least, don't wear bras like they should, or not like they used to. I mean, used to, when we were growing up, those bras, they would poke your eyes out. They were like the Madonna bras, the cone bras. I mean, that's how it was. Nowadays, they have ones that barely have no support at all. But I mean, back in the day, them Jane Russell 18-hour things, they kept them things up. But not anymore. People, they just don't seem to care. I guess it's the natural look. But I would take the unnatural look anytime. I just think it doesn't look attractive. But that's just me. Let's see. She also saw you vomit in the sink last night. Then you're screwed, Andrew. You might as well just move on. Yep. Love potion number 9. Might get lucky. Yeah, your show was on a whole different level. Yeah. Kissing a girl that smoked is what kept me from smoking, like licking an ashtray.
Yuck.
I guess, Chris, I guess I must like the taste of an ashtray. I don't know. Yeah, saggy boobs happen to men too, and that's such a shame. And you know what happens to men that I don't see happening to women? Their ass cheeks sag. Have y'all ever seen old man ass? It's real. That is real. And it is so sad. And it's like, it's not their whole butt. Like the top half is okay. It's just like that bottom half, like gravity just pull. It's awful. There's nothing worse than old man ass. Thank God you don't have that yet.
No.
But it is bad. And then put it in tighty whities. Oh, that's just it. That's like ice water getting dashed over the top of you. So.
What?
Said if my husband heard me say he would have ran out the door already. I'm trying to figure out why Rob is still here about the beer and the cigar. Because he knows he don't need that.
What?
Better shoot for pity's sakes, Andrew. You don't need that. You are good enough the way you are. What effing man invented the bra? Yeah, it had to be a man. No, you know who invented underwire had to be a man. Do you know one time I looked down at work and I had a piece of wire sticking up and I thought, what the hell is that? And I pushed it down and didn't notice, and pretty soon it's back up there and I'm like, holy shit, that's part of my bra. So, I mean, it's like aliens coming out of my chest there. Yes, when they start hitting you in the face, you know they're too damn big. Absolutely. Absolutely. So.
What?
Or their ass moves to their gut. That's true. Oh, here we go, Dwayne. Sagging balls is as bad as well. Cold water in the toilet. Yeah, it is sad. I know there was, when they were doing that 10-year challenge, they were telling people to take pictures on Facebook and you showed yourself within 10 years. The funniest one was the meme that showed the balls above the water for the 10 years ago. And then now it showed them in the water. That to me was the funniest one. Do you see that one, Rob?
No.
Butts aren't the only thing that's that. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Now, my mom is a character, and she was never dirty. I mean, inappropriate in front of us. But she used to say to us, one day you'll understand what I mean about your daddy and age. One day. And, I totally get it now, Mama. I understand. So, but that was funny. Kathy said her grandfather had curtain ass. Got a view that he didn't ask for.
Gosh.
Yes, Brandon is lovely, Andrew. He is. He's a very nice-looking young man. But you know what? He's younger than my sons. So for me, I do not see Brandon in a sexual way. I see Brandon as a young whippersnapper. A dirty whippersnapper that's corrupting that poor little Josie right now, but that's okay. I still love him. The app was the Russians scraping information. So anyway.
I didn't get that. What's that from?
Oh, Glenn, I am so sorry that you're here. I totally forgot you were here. I am so sorry, y'all. I get embarrassed when I get kind of nasty when I know Glenn's in the room, y'all. I'm sorry.
Well, when you get past 2.5 hours, you just let it loose.
I have. I guess I've had some pent up. Well, we weren't on yesterday.
Yeah.
Why weren't we on yesterday?
I don't really remember.
You don't remember?
No.
I went to bed maybe because
I had to wake you up at 12 just to let you read your message.
I wasn't asleep. I was awake. I was just kind of laying back there. I just wasn't feeling well, so I was laying down.
Here we go again.
What? What's up? What? Brandon, you're evil. Little snot. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back if you don't stop. So, how long to Rob takeover last night? That was tonight. He lasted 5 minutes.
5.5.
Fine.
I went over 5.
Woo, I wouldn't be bragging about that, honey. So, we're trying to build up to at least 10, but
And she cut me off when I was trying to tell eBay tips, so.
I see. The aging app. Oh, I know. They say you shouldn't use those, D. Yeah, that Russians. Oh, that's what she's saying. The app was a Russian scraping information. Yes. Yes, D is right. I remember hearing about that. They were saying you shouldn't do that because then they'll program their database so then that way they know what you're going to look like in 10 years. And then when they get it up and going, they'll be able to search for you and find you because they know because you did that app. My son did that app. I did not do that app. So Rob and I never do those apps. I don't know what it is. I'm not really fond on apps. So I want Rod to do another takeover now. Well, go ahead, Rod. Take it away.
What? Is Pompey Picker here?
No, it's you. Don't be an ass.
What?
Take over. Go.
Taking over.
Go ahead. Do it.
I'm done.
Read chat.
I'm done.
He said, he changed it. He said, go for it, Rob.
Nope.
And that's what Dwayne said. Who effing cares?
I'm just like Tommy. I'm speechless.
Oh. You see why we have such a wonderful relationship. See, Andrew, you, from what I've seen, you need to find you a very quiet woman. That's what you need to do. You need to find you a very quiet woman that will sit there and listen to you and appreciate you and just hang on everything, or either that or one that can just totally block you out like he does with me. That's the key to happiness. You have to find somebody quiet that will complement your personality. So that's what I'm saying. You need to find you a quiet sex nymphomaniac, which I don't know how easy that is to find, but maybe go to they have Sex Addicts Anonymous. Maybe go to some sex addict meetings. You might find somebody there. I've heard of that happening before.
I do have a idea if somebody does need for me to take over.
What's that?
I can read from this book here I just found by your desk, Christmas Memories.
Let's not. Please don't. Oh, you
Home
need
for Christmas.
Look at this. All right, put that back. He doesn't want a quiet woman. He wants one that can. Then you need a big, loud woman. Then, wow.
My God, what kind of channel is this? Is this a reselling channel?
I'm trying to help him find love. You need to get you. Ooh, wow. Yep, you need. Ooh, wow. You need a loud one. And she's going to have to be. You almost need like a dominatrix. And I know you said you're not into that, but not that way. You need one that can really make you toe the line. Wow. There we go. She'd also have to swear during shipping. Yeah, Rob swears like a sailor during shipping. I'm going to play that tape one day. One day I'm going to play it, and y'all will not believe your ears. Rob says if we ever finally make it to 1,000, I can play it. But we'd have to have a good buffer, because I'm sure some of y'all would just leave disgusted. It's hilarious.
You got to sign a waiver not to unsub.
Yeah. You know what I said, Dwayne? I said I needed a pension and a pulse. That's all I was looking for when I was looking for and I wasn't necessarily looking for a husband. But I was thinking if I was going to get married again, I was going to start going to some of those old retirement community events and stuff, and seeing if I could hook up with an older guy, and as long as he had a nice pension that maybe I could get in on when he passed off, or something, and as long as he had a pulse, I was good. So that was the joke. A pension, a pulse, and 1 foot on a banana peel would have been fine with me. But then I found him. So,
oh my God.
He was my lucky spin. He messed me all up. The love of my life talked as much as me. The chemistry was unreal, but her being a massive psycho was a slight issue. Yeah, I can see where that would be a slight issue. That's a hard one to overlook. So, too loud would kill me. All right, Derek. See, now Derek took 2 boobs, a heartbeat, and something else. Thank you for sharing that. I met my dream girl in Mel, but she broke her heart by being married and in Australia. Well, there's Andrew being honest. He's saying he could just take 1 boob. He don't even need 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a woman. One good one. I mean, honestly, what are they really for anyway? I mean, honestly, they're supposed to be for feeding young. And then after that, like old dogs after they've had babies and their poor old teats are just like hanging down to the ground. You feel sorry for them.
I think it's about time to end this show.
Sometimes that's the way it feels. Oh my God, that's all they're good for.
We're going to start listing. Oh my God.
Oh, look at Mel. She says that he's such a charmer. He is, though. He is such a charmer. No, I mean, it's funny. I don't know what I would do without watching this whole mess unfold with Andrew and all his lady loves. It's really, it's sweet and it's sad at the same time, because all the good ones are taken. So we're going to have to pitch in and see if we can't find somebody for Andrew. I'm sure there's somebody out there That's not psycho. That's the one requirement. Not psycho. Not his stalker and not psycho. So, and what are they for? Yeah, that is a like a new YouTube show. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I am mentally, I have issues. Let's just put it that way. And I went to a therapist one time, and this is what she told me. This is God's honest truth. She said, I'm a fixer. I like to fix people. So I look for broken people. The more broken, the better, so I can fix them. The problem is you, as everybody knows, you can never truly fix somebody unless they want to be fixed, and they have to fix themselves anyway. So you can imagine before I got married, and then the first husband that I married, and even a couple that I dated after that, they were some pretty screwed up mess that I brought home to try and fix. So, we all have our issues. And for some reason, that's what I was attracted for. The more screwed up, the better. So, until I met Rob, who was a perfectly functioning human being.
Oh, it wasn't that therapist that said to get rid of me?
Yeah, my therapist did tell me I should divorce him, though. But instead,
I set her straight.
Yeah, I just left I just didn't go back to the therapist. So, just went mental for a couple of years. But no, I mean, it's just, you can't help who you're attracted to. And sometimes, unfortunately, it's everybody that's the wrong person for you. So all I can tell you, Andrew, is look out for a lucky spin. If you ever have an opportunity to take a lucky spin on a dating site or something, take a lucky spin. I got lucky. So could have ran into somebody that was, an axe murderer. Instead, I met Rob. So he is the good counterpart to me. He keeps me grounded, and he keeps me so far from doing anything that's going to get me in trouble. But you can ask him the times that he's not with me. Some holy shit has broken out because he's not been with me. Is that not true, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pitch in for what, Lisa, a mail order bride? No, I don't think he wants a mail order bride. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many surprises with those.
And it's absolutely all. I mean, everybody is broken to some degree. Everybody's got their own batshit crazy to some degree. If you're really honest with yourself, especially if you've been anybody that's been through at least one relationship, which most of us at our ages have been through at least one relationship. And I don't mean marriage. It doesn't have to be a marriage, but everybody's like that. So it's, it is what it is. What can you say? Yeah, who was it that said, yeah, batshit crazy? Why is it bat shit that's crazy? Why isn't cow shit crazy? Why isn't frog shit crazy? Or why is it bat shit that's crazy?
I have no idea.
That makes no sense to me. So. Yep, you're absolutely correct, Andrew. It's the connection that you make with that person. And, my family still to this day asks me what I see in Rob. And they don't mean it to be disrespectful. They just, because on the outside we appear so different, nobody understands. But Rob and I have a connection and a bond that, I don't know. I mean, he's the one person I can tell you that has ever truly made me feel loved. Many people have said they've loved me. He's the only one that's made me feel that way. So when you find somebody like that, that's when you hold on to. So, and notice he doesn't say anything mushy about me. So I'll have to get on his ass after that, after we get off the air. But, I've told you that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've told you that before.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to go yet?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it has origins for bats in the belfry. Thank you, Dwayne. I should have known that you would know that. Guano, when you eat, it makes you crazy. I remember seeing the guano thing from Ace Ventura. Oh, yep, it's the truth. Nice little spanking coming, Robert. Yes, 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 yes. So, oh, you see, there you go, Andrew. We have that in common too. I love that.
What?
A good spanking every now
God.
and then. See, Dee's the same way. Look, she says she has it too. It took most of her life to find it. I mean, that's the whole thing. You know, you don't even know what you're searching for sometimes. I wasn't searching for him. He was a free lucky spin on a stupid free dating app, a free one. You notice it was free because Rob would have never paid for one. And I did a free one because I was just trying to prove a point to a coworker and all the batshit crazy people you get when you go on a free dating app. You know, so there you go. If Rob hadn't been a cheapskate, I would have never married. I would have never found him. So
Yeah, they would have matched me with my ex-wife.
there you go. And Resale King has his Josie,
Really?
his very sweet, innocent Josie.
Oh yeah.
Who I think they make a very cute couple. Even though he's like straight-laced military and she's hippie, which is kind of funny because you know that's kind of often. But he found somebody that likes his snake.
Great.
Because she came out wearing it around her neck.
Yeah, she wrapped.
And any girl that can wear any girl that can wear a man's snake around her neck, I say, God bless her.
Marry her.
So on that,
whatever.
On that note, we're going to leave you guys tonight. I have greatly enjoyed everybody's company. Thank you so much for being here, letting me have a little verbal release therapy. You know, what I say is true. Chronic depressive, you know, a lot of other things that have been said over the years about me, but the only way I make it through is being able to get on here and make a connection with all you guys. So thank you for letting me be silly and vulgar and everything else. I've enjoyed it. I enjoy each and every one of you, and I hope you'll come back again. I hope I have not scared anybody off. So if you haven't subscribed to us, please do. We will be back, and leave us a thumbs up if you don't mind, or a thumbs down. You know, I don't care either way. But just let me know that you thought about me. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.
Bye.